YouTube. Hi, Nicholas. You're first, Nicholas. You love me? I love you, honey. Thank you. What a nice comment. Nicholas is first. Just trying to get some music and the candles lit. We're not even really ready. You love me more than anything? Nicholas. Well, hello to you. Let's go find something good to put on here. Nemo's Dreamscapes.
Getting that from you.
Homes.com's comprehensive search layers allow you to hone in on what's important to you. Like, maybe you're looking for homes with a short commute. With just a few clicks, you can find homes with a short or long commute. Like any...
Well, Nicholas, you're going to be my new favorite then. How about that? That's better. We were a little tangly to begin the stream, weren't we? Nicholas, where are you from? I better go subscribe to your page since you're the only one here and you love me. Oh, Nicholas, you have 17 subscribers. I'm going to be your 18th. Subscribed. There we go. Dunzo. Hi, Ottoman. Just getting the fireplace going. I don't know what Kittler is. You know what? Her mother was black, and she was a stray on the street. Uh-oh. What's happening here? Well, she's a mutt, so I'm not sure. She has a little bit of Siamese in her. Her mom was black. Her father was white with blue eyes. So I'm not sure what's going on there. And the whole litter of kittens, they were all different. Like there was a black one, there was a white one, and there was 3 that looked like Kittler, that looked like Siamese type kitties. What is this message up top, do you think? That came from my Twitch. Oh no, from my Kick. What the hell just happened to my chat? Is gone? The chat up top is gone? Cool. Huh. Technical difficulties. Oh, there we go. Okay, thank you, Kick, for noticing me, but maybe now is not the time to be sending me paragraph long messages in the middle of my live stream. Just a thought there, Kiki Poo. Nicholas! Nicholas says, you're the love of my life, honey. Well, Nicholas, I love you too. Thank you for being such a good supporter. I appreciate you so much, sweetie. I wonder where you're from, Nicholas. So, we'll just get started early since I'm here and you're here. Welcome to my channel. I'm Jennifer, the Real Housewife of Cleveland. Yes, it is 16 degrees in Cleveland. I am wearing shorts and a little t-shirt. You know why? Because it's so hot in my house. I've got the heat up to 80 degrees and I'm dying. It's really hot in here. So it might be cold outside, but it is warm in here with me. So come on in. Come on into my house. Come to my house and hang out with me. Oh, Nicholas, you're in Tennessee. So what's the weather like there, honey? Do you have snow and ice today? Or are you just like kind of chillin'? You want me to take off my bra? Well, that's not going to happen, so thank you. And no, we don't take our Christmas tree down here till February 15th. That's my tradition, you guys. We like to keep our Christmas tree up through Valentine's Day because we are in love and we're gross like that. It's really gross around here with love and emotions. So me and my husband like to keep it up through February 15th. So that's my tradition, and that's what we do around here. So if you don't like my tree up, suck it. It's going to be up. Yes, Nicholas is my sweetie. So you're cold. And Mohar, you're in Virginia. And Rue says gross. Well, Rue, you're gross. And you're not very Christmassy in the spirit after the holidays, are you? You must have had a bad holiday. Rue. Oh, The Many Adventures of Anne Brooks. Hello. I love the name of your channel. You know why? Because I am the Real Housewife of Cleveland, and people will give me a hard time for my channel being so long, the name of it. Haha! Here's another girl who has the same length channel as me. Hi Trinity. Hi Jones Jones. I would never vote for Kamala. I vote for Trump. I'm a MAGA girl all the way. Kamala was a mess, man. Anybody who voted for her, shame on you. Yeah, people make fun of you too. Well, nice to meet you, The Many Adventures of Brooks. Anna Brooks, let me go look at your channel. I'm going for it. I know you got something to show me there. Oh, Anna Brooks. You're going to document your trips and your cat videos. Well, I love it. But I do have bad news for you, doll. My channel is 18 and over. And I can tell you're not 18. I'm not going to ban you from my channel. I usually do ban kids from my channel because this is not a channel I want kids watching. This is 18 and over. But just stay out of my chat, sweetie. This chat is not a place for children. But good luck on your YouTubing and good luck on your channel. I think it's very lovely and I love the content of your channel. So that being said, let's go back to what I was saying there. This channel is 18 and over, you guys. This is an adult, mature channel. This is an adult, mature chat. We don't want anybody 18 and under, okay? John Jones? No, I do not. No, I do not. Oh, it's okay, sweetie. I loved meeting you, and you have a lovely page. I just have to be responsible as an adult on my platform and make sure I don't have kids in here. We be using dirty words in here and smoking pot and talking about things that you don't need to know about yet in life. So you just go on your way, and good luck to you, sweetie. You're beautiful, and you have a beautiful channel. Keep going, okay? Hi, Zoe Bailey. I am 56 years old. I was born in 1969. So that's why we want a more mature chat in here. 67 is a bit much for me. How old are you, Zoe Bailey? Okay, so Zoe Bailey, you're a little bit of a kid. So you're going to get taken out as well. And you're a little bit of a snotty kid, aren't you? Calling me 67. Well, we're done with you, girl. Okay, no kids in chat. This is an adult chat. And Zoe, one day you will be 67, and I promise you won't look as good as me, so good luck with that. Never stressed out. I like the name of your channel. And Carol says, I think you look great for your age. Well, thank you. And by the way, I do. Oh, and Joe says, my best friend collects Nazi Germany stuff. Okay, very cool. I like it. Not that I like Nazis, but it was a huge part of history, right? And so you want to collect that kind of stuff. Hi, Pastor Sempa, back to chat. Welcome back to chat, Pastor. I think it's important to keep Nazi memorabilia as all memorabilia because a lot of the woke people in our nation that are tearing down Southern statues in the South and trying to pretend our history never happened, it's bogus shit. Don't let them do that. Don't be woke. Our history is our history, whether it's good or bad, and it needs to remain. So if you can grab some of that stuff, hold on to it. Brian Kirk, you like how I'm direct and to the point? Well, I'm a Scorpio and I'm a redhead, so you fuckers have no choice with that. That's how I'm going to be, and that's who I am. Mohammed TR says, I'm only 8 years old and I'm in. Well, you're gone now. Go play some Pokemon. Get off my channel. Tell me how an 8-year-old gets on a YouTube. Okay, when I was 8, I didn't even know how to situate my Barbies correctly, much less could I got on a YouTube page. And to you parents with YouTube accounts that leave your devices laying around so your little kids can get on them, fucking cut that shit out. Because most of the kids that come in my chat are coming in on your adult YouTube. So watch your devices, Don't let your kids get on your YouTube channel, people, because that's bogus. What's wrong with being woke? Well, it's not very good for America, is it? Okay, so I am trying to be good for America. Yeah, woke people don't like America, so why would I like you? That's what's wrong with being woke. Woke people put all their energy into migrants in other situations instead of America. Nicholas is always my sweetie. And Joe says, well, I was listening to Slayer at the age of 6. Well, that's fine. I'm on my own phone and I'm 15, by the way. Well, if you're so cool, what are you doing in my chat? Because I'm old. You don't need to be in here. So another person getting removed. The kids are bombarding my chat. Yucky, you're telling me that you're a clown? Okay, you can be a clown. It's fine. I still love you. And Craig Steele says Trump. Yes, Trump. I'm very fond of Trump. I voted for Trump, and everything I wanted Trump to do, he's doing. A lot of the woke people don't like that. A lot of the people out on the streets protesting against all that crazy stuff. Oh, I'm a clown. Okay, yucky. Well, we'll get you out of here. We don't have to bother with you if I'm such a clown. Bye. Oh my God, Allison. Well, since I got monetized, Allison, my algorithm has changed again. It's gone back to what it was last summer. So a lot of people coming in that aren't my regulars and a lot of kids. So yeah, Allison, I just got to weed that out. The second your channel gets monetized, your algorithm changes again. And it's just a matter of me weeding that shit out. This is all kids for days now. I'll be throwing out snowballs. Okay, Jameis. I'll just be deleting every child in the place. Quazaway, you're next. Allison, it's nonstop. I'm just gonna delete them all. How's that sound? Infamous Flex says, let's go Trump. Yes, I call him Trumpy Poo. Yeah, why aren't they in school? I was just thinking the same thing. Well, because you parents buy your children phones and they take them to school. Fuck's sake. I don't know. Why would a kid want to be in my chat? I'll tell you what, if I was a little kid, the last place I would go was to the Real Housewife of Cleveland's channel. I would be going for Pokemon or my Barbies or something. I wouldn't be online trying to talk to a woman. It's strange to me. Times have changed, I guess. Craig Steele says, how's the weather there? And what part of the country are you in? Well, Craig Steele, you've reached my channel, The Real Housewife of Cleveland. So I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. This is the Midwest of America for me. It is 16 degrees here. It's cold as fuck. And we've gotten about 2 feet of snow in the past couple days. Now, I'm in shorts and a t-shirt, right? Because the heat's been on 80 in my house for 3 days. It is fucking stifling hot in here. A couple rooms in my house, I've turned off the heat. So the heat in the rest of the house is kicking super hot. I'm super hot. My body temperature is super hot right now. So we'd be wearing shorts and a t-shirt today. Oh, you used to live in Cleveland? George W.? That's fascinating. I wonder where. I'm not actually in Cleveland. I'm in Lakewood. But Cleveland is 2 streets away right now. So I used to live in Cleveland on 97th. I've lived in the flats, in a warehouse. Big Chill Guy, welcome to chat. Craig Steele says, okay, I'm in South Louisiana. It's cold here. No snow. Lucky you. We got 3 feet of snow. It's bad here. Where's the dog? The dogs are down there. We have 3 senior special needs chihuahuas. Muggsy, who is 25 years old. Yes, you heard me right. In human years. Killer, who is 16 years old. And Baxter, who is 15 years old. You can look on my channel and see their cute little videos that I make of them. It seems dangerous for Skip to work in this weather. Yes, Allison, I agree. I don't like Skip working in this weather at all. Ice is pretty good, Jason Beatrice says, yes, T-mice. T-mice. George W. says, I'm in Columbus now. And Brian Kirk is from Cincinnati. Casey Fox says, where I live, they lock up kids' phones during the day in school. Well, I'm glad to hear that because I don't like these little fucking asshat children with these phones. Bad enough that they got their face in their phone all day. Bad enough they don't have manners because of it. Bad enough they coming into other people's chats calling them a clown. Like, who's raising these people? Who is raising these little kids? Little kids these days are a fucking nightmare. And I just thank the gods above I didn't have one. Good luck to you all with the kids. The last time I met a polite child or teenager, I could count on one hand. Yeah. So, and it shows itself when they come in here in my chat. They're not, I did have one lovely girl in here this morning, and I told her she couldn't be in here, and she was lovely. Alfie says child services. Troy, hello from Idaho. Hi, Christina Shepard. What's up, guys? Welcome to chat. Yeah, Allison, I don't like him working in this weather at all. It scares me. And he doesn't drive, so he gets a ride to work and usually a ride home. But what if that ride goes home? Like, what if they go home sick or something in the night? Then Skip does have to take the train and or the bus. So if it's 2 in the morning and my husband's coming home at 2 in the morning, I don't like that. I get very nervous. Alfie says, just called child services. Deverell, Cleveland. Hi, Deverell. And Christina Shepard loves the music. Yes, the music's really good today. Shall we take a look at this? Let me introduce you to my music because I'm really fond of it. And I'm a little bit of a weirdo. So if you like this kind of stuff, let me show you where to find it because it's pretty cool. So here's the screensaver they give you. This is a YouTube channel, so I want you guys all to go subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's literally my favorite. So the name of it... Oh, this is a different channel that I thought. Okay, so this is called Cozy Vintage. Cozy Vintage. And the name of the stream... And the stream is 5 hours long. So you can watch, I just put this shit on my TV or sometimes I sleep to it. I'll have it on during the day. But this one is called Disney's Oldies, Playing in Another Room, 1930s Dream Cottage for relaxation, studying, and sleep. So it's supposed to represent like old-fashioned 1930s Disney music and vibe. Cool, right? I love a vibe. I love a vibey vibe. So that's what this is. We got Muggsy down here. He's not feeling too good today. You're not doing too good today, Muggsy. This is Muggsy, the 25-year-old Chihuahua. This is Baxter. This is Baxter. Baxter's the baby. He's the 15-year-old Chihuahua. Yeah, it is peaceful, buddy. And this is Killer. This is Killer, the 16-year-old Chihuahua. We got Mr. Black over here. He's looking out the window. Mr. Black, we can hardly see you. Say something. Mr. Black. Shall we look outside for a second? Look at this. This is Cleveland, Ohio. Here's the fish. Yes, we still have the tree up, and the tree will be up till the day after Valentine's Day. I've been getting a lot of smack from you all about it. But that's my tradition. I like to keep my tree up through Valentine's Day. The day after Valentine's Day, we take it down. But until then, we're going to love it, and we're going to keep it up. There's Kittler. Kittler jumping around. So there she is. The woman herself. Did you want to make an appearance on YouTube, Kick, and Twitch? So, if you guys don't realize this, by the stream above and the stream below, we are multi-streaming today. Yes, we're multi-streaming. I just picked up the multi-streaming after another 6 months, you guys. I haven't streamed in 6 months on Kick or Twitch. But I'm an old school from them. So trust, if you go to my Twitch or my Kick, you can see about a year and a half's worth of videos. My name on Kick and Twitch is Cleveland Housewife. I'm also on Rumble as Cleveland Housewife. So if you want to check out this stream or other old streams, you can there. But we're just multi-streaming on YouTube here today with those other couple of platforms. So I wanted to tell you about that. Oh, Christina says I'm in good company. Yes, I am. We got all the babies here. We have 2 more babies upstairs. We have Tom Thumb, the special needs cat, and he lives upstairs. And we have Krampus, the rescue cat that we rescued on Christmas Day from the outdoors. He's still being quarantined in a room upstairs. He goes to the vet this Thursday. And after Thursday, then we'll figure out what part of the house he can be released in, if it is a he or a she, because we don't know. The Spies WT, hello, welcome to chat. That house looks very antique. Yes, it is very antique. My house is Victorian. It is 115 years old in Lakewood, Ohio, right a street away from Cleveland. We're about 2 blocks away from Lake Erie, so I'm sure you guys have heard of Lake Erie. 115 years old. I live on a dead-end street with a bunch of big houses, about 12 big houses, all about the same age. They were all redone, I want to say in the 30s, and they put siding over the houses. But yeah, we have a big 3-bedroom, attic, basement, big front porch, big backyard home. And it's just me and my husband and our babies. I am 56 years old. I was born in 1969. I've been married for 18 years, but my husband and I should say I didn't want to have children. When I met my husband and he asked me to marry him, I was like, okay, but you need to know ahead of time, boy, I don't want to have babies. I'm not that girl. I don't want to be a mom. I don't want to have kids. Kids are not for everybody, and I want a different lifestyle. So if you do want to have children, I'm not going to be the girl for you. And he was like, what? Say what? You don't want kids? And I was like, no. I grew up in abuse. I had a mommy dearest. I was very neglected. I was an only child, and I come from a huge amount of trauma. So A, I would make a terrible mother. I don't know how to be a mother. B, I need to work on myself for a very long time with the trauma that I've gone through and the abuse I've gone through. So I want a very different lifestyle. So he was like, okay, cool. So, yeah. Married 18 years, never had kids, and we high-five each other every day. We're very happy. We're very much in love. We are soulmates and best friends. Spies WT, you live in Europe, so you don't know much about America. Okay? Well, welcome. And where in Europe do you live? I'd love to know more about where you are exactly. Let me know. You'll hear a lot about America from me because I'm very patriotic, and I'm MAGA, and I'm very into Trump and Trump fixing America. So I'm very happy about the way America's going right now. We are taking a hard right, and we're getting shit done in America, where in the past couple years we sat around while our last president sat there and picked his nose and fell asleep. So we're getting shit done and taking names and kicking ass right now. So I love that. Craig Steele says summer of 69. Yes, summer of 69. I was born in November. So I'm sure it was made in the summer of 69, right? They said I was conceived in a 1968 Corvette. What do you think about that? Oh, wow. So Spies WT, you guys, is living his real life here. Spies WT says, I live in the Netherlands, near Utrecht. Also a beautiful city. Well, I know the Netherlands. I've seen them on TV. I watch podcasts. I watch documentaries. What a beautiful area you live in. Wow. Gorgeous. Jelly of you. And it must be still fun living in Europe. Such old history, right? Very cool. I mean, I'd never want to live anywhere but America, but I would love to come visit Europe. Craig Steele, you were born in July 1969. So Craig Steele, you and I are the same age. I love that, Craig Steele. We're soul mates, you and me. Christina Shepard says, Victorian, what's not to love? Yes. And look at all this. Look, who makes shit like this anymore? We have columns in here. We have original woodwork on the ceilings, on the walls, all in different rooms. This is original flooring. So the flooring down here on this first floor, it's ancient, but it's beautiful. And there is no insulation between this floor and the basement. So it gets a little chilly right here, but we have the heat up high today. Now up on the next floor, obviously they've insulated and redone that, but these are original floors. I love it. I'm an old-fashioned girl at heart. People make fun of me in my live streams. They say, geez, Cleveland, why you decorate your house like a grandma? And I say, no, absolutely not. I decorate my house like a great grandma. I have all the little tchotchkes. I have all the doilies. I am doing my drapes with shears and little antique cherub things. I'm getting it done over here with the shears and the cherubs. We're doing old-fashioned pictures on the wall of my ancestors. Like, it's really happening. And I've lost the remote. There we go.
And you don't have to tell me if you don't want to.
No, why wouldn't I tell you?
There we go. Nutters of VB. Hello. Welcome to chat. Good to see you. Oh, look at that. Hebe Shlomo gives us an end tower. You know that means I've really gotten to where I need to be the moment I get an end tower in my chat. Thank you so much, Hebe Shlomo. And I like the name of your channel for giving me a racial slur tower. Thank you so much. Hamilton Stives. I would love to pay a visit to you, and it wouldn't be for grandma stuff. Ooh. Hamilton getting spicy with me. Okay, Hamilton Pooh. We hear you. Hi, Brooklyn. Christine Shepard says, love it. I hang photos of my family too. Well, I think it's important. I hang pictures of my ancestors all the way back to great-great-great-great-grandparents that I never knew. I'm hanging pictures of all the animals that I have that have passed on in my past few years. Hi, Brooklyn. I'm good. How are you? Uh-oh. Look at, we got Ricardo in the house. Hi, Ricardo. He says, good morning, beautiful lady. I'm from San Diego, California at work now at Southwest Airlines. Hi. Ricardo, I've flown Southwest. I have flown Southwest to California before from Cleveland. What do you think about that? Ricardo, Allison down there is in Oceanside, California. So I got 2 Californians in my chat, and I've been there, and when I went there, every time I flew Southwest. Ha! Hebe Shlomo, can you be my sugar mama? I cannot. Skippy will not allow me to have sugar babies here, okay? Skippy says no. Skippy is my husband of 18 years. If you read what the name of my channel is, The Real Housewife of Cleveland. So I'm a happily married woman, you guys. I come on here acting goofy with you. But I cannot be your sugar mama. Okay, look at Socially 9094. It's a monkey blowing farts. It's the best thing that's happened in my chat all day, if you ask me. Thank you. Ricardo, I live in Colorado Island at the Shores condos next to the Hotel de Conorando. He has doxed himself completely. Let's all go. Let's all go there. Oh, Hebe Shlomo's trying to give us another racial slur tower. I really feel like special when you do that for me, Shlomo. Why is my Christmas tree still up? I've said it numerous times. My chat really hates that my Christmas tree is still up. It's just my tradition, sweetie. I leave it up till the day after Valentine's Day because my husband and I like to celebrate it through Valentine's Day. We like to spend Valentine's Day chilling on the couch, cuddling, having that holiday with our tree still up, and then we take it down the next day. We've been doing that for as long as we've been married. Hanko, you are getting lazy because you can't even get the racial slur tower correct. Now let's go. If you're trying to do a racial slur tower, let's get it going, man. Come on. You're the lazy one and you're the weird one. I'm not in your chat doing racial slur towers. So, YouTube blocked my G. Heeb slow-mo. Okay. Whitney. Good lip masks out there. Okay. I have a good lip mask here. I was given one. Let me see if I see it. Maybe I'll have it right here. No, I don't have a lip mask. I know you're getting enough at the end tower. I'll tell you that. I do have some Aquaphor. I do love Aquaphor. If you come to my tower, or if you come to my, see, I've got towers on my mind now. If you come to my tower, if you come to my castle, you'll find Aquaphor all over my house. So, the lips. In some lights, you can see the scar on my lip better than others. Did you guys know I have a scar on my lip? It's hidden pretty well, right here. You guys might think it's a wrinkle. Right there, you see that? That's a scar. I don't have that dog anymore, but one day my dog, Chewbacca, and it was a little tiny, what was it? A Papillon that I had rescued. And I brought it in, and I loved it, and it was very sweet. And then one day it was sleeping in my lap, and I bent down, and I kissed it, and it grabbed onto my lip. So that scar right there is from Chewbacca the dog. So that shows more times than not, and I usually don't talk about that. Most people that have a scar on their lip, it's real big and noticeable. Mine is not so noticeable, but I can see it when I'm streaming. So if you think I need a lip mask, you might be just seeing my scar. Well, Allison, that's what happens when you escalate. I don't know how else to say that. You get more people, you get more lunatics. So yes, it's been like that since I got remonetized, Allison. When I say my algorithms changed, I mean that, Allison. It was also like this back in June. I don't think you were in here so much back in June when I was monetized before, and it's like this. So I need to weed it out a little bit. It's the price I pay for moving up a little bit. You feel me? But yeah, I am not like Daisy or VP or any of those other ladies that like to keep that stuff in the chat. I'm not about numbers. I'm not about quantity. I'm about quality. So we begin weeding that out and keeping it nice still, right? They should actually do a Real Housewives of Cleveland. I agree. And I was going to copyright the name of my channel so that if they ever did, Andy Cohen would have to come to me and talk to me about it. Wouldn't that be smart? I haven't done it yet. I looked into it. It costs about $300. It would be smart. Brian898 says, happy about your Golden Globe. Did I win a Golden Globe? I missed that one. Whitney says, what is my skincare routine? Purdy, really. My skincare routine, I use an apricot facial scrub. at night. It's about all I do. And I use a really good lotion in the day. I don't do too much to my skin because I don't want to do too much to my skin. And I'm never going to do anything to my skin. I'm never going to get Botox. I'm never going to get fillers. I am getting wrinkles, and I'm going to continue to get wrinkles as I age. And I'm going to embrace that and love that and age gracefully. So I'm not putting a lot of chemicals and things on my skin because I don't want to. I just want to be natural and normal. So that's what that is. Crinkles. You call them crinkles. Okay. Well, I do have wrinkles, and I'm very proud of them. So. Oh, no. Staying off the grid, no. No, staying off the grid. It's not 1974. It's 2026, so we're like Barbie. So, hi Nico, and Pretty Good says, you look about your age. You look about 52 in your age, and crinkles, and me too. Yes. Well, I love my crinkles. If I didn't have crinkles, then I'd be a fake fucking bitch, and you guys would be calling me names like that. So either I get called an old lady with wrinkles, or I get called a fake clown face. So I have to choose in life what will make me happy, and I don't want to be a fake bitch. So we're going to be real here, the Real Housewife of Cleveland. We're going to be happy and age naturally and be healthy and not put crap into our body. How about that? And there is a weird thing going on in the world where people seem to think aging is ugly or a bad thing and should be hidden. Well, listen to me, okay? Aging is beautiful, and aging is a privilege and a gift. So anyone else who thinks anything else is either juvenile, stupid, or shallow. So this might not be the chat for everybody, okay? Okay, so Whitney says I have a fat face. Whitney, you're coming in pretty hard today. Thank you. James says, at least most of y'all white women don't lose hair. No matter how old you get, full of head of hair, mostly just gray. Well, James, I have pretty thin hair, to be honest. I am a natural redhead. This is my natural color. I do not color my hair. At 56 years old, this is the color my hair grows. I might have one or two little white pieces, but not really. My dad had this exact same hair, and he died in his 80s, and he didn't hardly have any gray. It just lightened up like two lights. So that's what I'm expecting. Claire! Welcome to chat. It's wild today, Clary Poo. How are you doing, and how's your mother? Hi, Corey. Hi, Joshua. Joshua says, natural is better than plastic. Allison says, trying to look young forever is overrated. Natural aging, she is respected. Thank you, Allison. So Claire, you'll notice my chat's different now. Claire, it will be a little bit reminiscent to last summer. I got monetized again, Clary Poo, and then my algorithms changed again. You know, we went up a notch or two, so that means, you know, chat's a little crazier now. Oh, your mom's doing good? I'm glad to hear it. I love you very much, Nicholas. I'm glad you're still in chat. You guys, my sweetie Nicholas is in chat. Nicholas was first in chat today, so he got the award to be my chat sweetie today. Right, Nicholas? Right, Claire, it is great. So we got our monetization back, and it was a long, hard road, as you've watched, Claire. You're well aware of the situation and how I was monetized and lost my channel. And then had to do all that work to get things back. Basically what I had to do, Claire, was watch hours. I just had to stream until I got those watch hours. And then I finally got them like 2 weeks ago, I want to say, while I was on vacation. I took a 2-week vacation from streaming, and in that time I got remonetized. So I came back, and it's all different now. And I am multi-streaming, you guys. So if you wonder why there's 2 chats, yes, it's because we are streaming, multi-streaming on Twitch and on Kick through Prism and on YouTube. So we're literally on 4 platforms today, you guys. If you do want to go check those platforms, you're more than welcome to, but I'm called Cleveland Housewife on Kick and Twitch and Rumble, not Real Housewife of Cleveland. Hard work is paying off. Love it. Yeah. And Claire, you know it was hard work. And you know that many times I gave up, right? Because I was defeated. And I was like, fuck this. And many times I got back up and dusted myself off because this is what I want to do and no one's going to take that from me, right? So it was a long time coming. And I know a couple people that have followed me, Claire being you being one of them, Claire. You know the whole story. So I do want to thank you for supporting me this whole time and being my friend. I really appreciate that. Anna Van says, so wait, you got suspended because you didn't stream enough? No, doll, that's not what happened at all. I made a friend on the YouTube, and she turned out to be a really fat psycho meth head. And I gave her my password, and she got mad at me, and she went in and took down my channel. Not only did she take down my channel that I've had since 2007, but she went in and took my content down, every video and every short and every live stream that I had, so that I would lose my content, and I did. And it took me a long time to get my channel back. I was without a channel, without any content for a long time. Then I got my channel back, no content, it was gone. And then I got my monetization back. And then I got my subs back, which was shocking that I got that back, but I never got my content back. So it's been a very hard road. I lost my monetization again after that. You can't report something like that because there's no proof, right? But that's what happened to me. So I'm going to warn all you guys, if you make friends on the YouTube, don't share your password. I was having a problem with my chat, and she was really good at that. So I let her in to fix me and fix my chat and help me out. And we did a whole takeover. And one night I let her on my channel, and it was a whole thing. And then she got mad at me, and then my channel was gone. So you guys got to be very careful. I was very, very careful after that, making friends with people. Okay, Whitney, did I misread your comment? Whitney says, okay, let me just, Whitney says, I would never say your face is fat. Slow down and read more carefully. That is how feelings get hurt and miscommunications happen. Okay, I did read that earlier, that you said that because I was so thin that my face was collecting fat. So that's fine. I mean, that's a factual thing. If you're saying that as a fact, that's a fact. You're probably right. Where is she now? I don't know. Probably riding her tricycle to the meth heads den in a tent, right? That would be my guess, Claire. Okay, Tina, thank you. Tina's sticking up for Whitney. Okay, so I do read comments wrong sometimes, you guys. I'm not a professor. I am a live streamer, and comments go fast around here. So I've already said that I read it wrong, probably. Nicholas says, I'm so proud of you, honey. Well, then what did she say, Tina? Let's go over it. What did she say? Let's go back. We're going to go back and read the comments. Okay, here's the comments. From Whitney, because you're so thin, there is not a lot of fat on your face for cushioning wrinkles. I would suggest a good collagen cream. So yes, I ran over that comment. I saw a fat face, and that's where I went. So we'll read that again. Because you're so thin, there is not a lot of fat on your face. There's not a lot of fat on your face for cushioning wrinkles. I would suggest a good collagen cream. So I was wrong. I am wrong a lot of times because I'm reading chat quickly. And my trolls like to do things like clip me and say she lied. You know what? I say things that aren't true all the time because I'm a live streamer and I'm just a housewife and I just roll through it, guys. I apologize. God, I'll do anything to give you my seed, Trade Time says. I don't want your seed. Thank you very much. I'm not breeding, but okay. Claire says, hi, Tina. Tina's in here. Nicholas is proud of me. Christina says, yes, don't share your password anymore. Yes, I learned that lesson the hard way, my friend. Nothing wrong with that face, beautiful smile, and love the red hair. Thank you. I agree. Nothing wrong with my face. I have the perfect face for a 56-year-old woman. And you love the hair. And Slayer says, that's a weird thing to say. Bye, Allison. I'm sure you hated it. It's been the weirdest chat ever, right? Go, girl, run. Look away, Allison. Look away. Run. I love you. I'll see you later. Have a great day. August says, hello, I subscribe and I like your shorts. You like my short videos or you like my shorts on my butt? I think you're talking about my short videos, which I say thank you very much. I know, Claire, this is the weirdest chat ever. You should have seen it when we first started. It was just kids coming in, and I was doing my thing where I'm telling, no kids in chat. You must be 18 and over. Well, the kids started fighting back. They were like, I'm a kid and I'm throwing a snowball at you. And there was another kid. I'm a kid and I'm going to be in here. I'm a kid and I'm on my phone. I'm a kid and I'm here. Ha-ha. And it was just like, oh, my God, the kids were attacking me. If they're not attacking me over that, they're attacking me over my age. So, you guys, I can't help these things. Okay, Spirit 59 says, my wife is 60 and she's so much prettier than you. Okay. Trade Time says, I'll give you all my babies. Okay. Spirit, I don't believe you at all, because if you had a beautiful wife, you'd have her on your page, and you would have shit on your page. I don't believe you, Spirit. Slayer! I subbed and liked. Good looking. Thank you, Nico. Natural redhead. Yes, natural redhead. Yes, natural redhead. But no, we are like Barbie. Anthony's cracking up. Slayer, why the hate? Have you read the chat? Are you just coming in? I think I'm being very calm. 5K and a 1 up front, Trade Time says. Claire C says, Slayer, I know. Claire, I love you so much. I miss you when you're not here. Claire's one of the chat royalties and chat favorites, so you guys are lucky she's in here right now. And if she even takes you out, you're lucky. Haha. You know what they say about redheads? Yes, it's all true. It's all true. Hi, Ricky from Texas. Ricardo from Texas. Claire says, I love you. I'm back. I had a bug. Oh, bugs are no fun, especially this time of year during the holidays. That's terrible. I'm glad you're feeling better, doll. Hi, Anaya. Hi, KK Lucio. This is funny. You made me laugh. That was a real laugh. Brian Kirk says, why did the snowman start smiling? He had a snowblower coming down the street. That's funny. It's funny. You see all of my little snowy stuff I put up here? I put some icicles and a little cold little bunny. Yeah. Trade Time says 10K and 2K up front. No, babe. I don't want your seed for no amount of money. I'm not into other men's cum. No, I don't want. No. No, thank you. No, thank you. But you guys are good. We have 22 in chat and we have 30 likes. So, I think we should get the likes up to 30, right? It should be 30 and 30. So if you have not liked the stream, please double tap the screen. It's a new feature YouTube has. You don't even have to leave the page. Just tap, and it will like the stream. And that helps my algorithm get even higher so we can get more weirdos in here. Don't you think more weirdos are needed? Me being queen of the weirdos, me being queen weirdo herself. Yes. Come to me. Craig Steele says 31 Dell. No, he does not say that. He says 31 now. Oh, Craig Steele, are you 31? I like knowing that. Betty says I'm a weirdo. Trade Time says, but you never had this young man's kind. 30 years old, young, dumb, and full of cum. Yeah. Well, buddy, you're going to have to spooge that somewhere else. I don't know what to tell you. Michael Wheeler, why is your Christmas tree still up? It's the question of my chat, and I'm going to be answering this probably every 5 minutes until February 15th when I take it down, because that's my tradition. What is your tradition? So you guys just take your Christmas tree down the very next day? After Christmas or something? I do not. Jay Price says, you know you want it. Right, Claire? Y'all are nuts today. You're a wild fucking chat. Betty says, my Christmas tree is still up. So, Betty's my girl today, okay? Betty's my girl. Her Christmas tree is still up, and she's a fellow weirdo. So, I'm hanging with Betty and Claire today in chat. I don't know about the rest of you. You take it down after the New Year's, Michael Wheeler? Okay, well, that's a good idea. The reason I keep mine up for Valentine's Day is because me and my husband like to be goofy lovebirds, okay? And we like to lay around and enjoy the vibe and the lights through Valentine's Day. So that's what we do. You're nice too, Betty. It's all the weirdos that are the nice ones, right? Anaya says, I am too. Joe Patton's here. Hi, Joe Patton. He always calls me beautiful, so he's one of my favorites, too. He's going to come in here yelling at me about my looks. He just says, hey, beautiful. Isn't that nice? Thank you. Betty says, I have to go. Bye. Bye, Betty. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit the bell so you can come hang out with me again. I liked you. Christina says, I am still putting away Christmas decorations. I know. It's a lot. We put a lot of decorations up for the holidays, don't we? And it's a lot to put back. And I do put them back in shifts. I've put most of my decorations away, but I do like to leave the tree up. Joe Patton saying hi to Claire. We got someone from Taiwan here. Look at that pretty writing from Taiwan. How beautiful is that? What does your tattoo say on your thumb? Okay. So I have my fingers tattooed, and I have both my thumbs tattooed. Both my thumbs are memorial tattoos. This tattoo is a memorial to my father, and it says WWB. Those are his initials, and this is a little flower that he drew me, line for line, and I had it copied and put there. This is my great-grandmother's memorial. Her name was Lillian, so we have a calla lily there because she was called Lily, and it has her initials there, LOB 1907 to 1946. I keep this there. I never knew that great-grandma, but she's my Greek great-grandma. She came over with the Greeks from Ellis Island and became citizens here legally. And then in 1946, when she was a very young woman, her young daughter, my Auntie Carol, came in the house and found my great-grandma hanging from the beams. She had hung herself at a very young age. So her dates were 1907 to 1946. So she was happily married to my grandpa and had a son and a daughter, my grandpa and my aunt. And they were all alive, living a happy family. They didn't know that she was mentally ill or whatever was going on with her. And they just came home one day and found her hanging from the ceiling. So I also have mental illness to a point. And I wanted to remember my grandma's passing in that way. And I wanted to remind myself of her passing in that way. So I keep her close to me and her story close to me. And when I have hard times, I look on that, okay? And I check myself and I make sure I'm doing everything right and that I'm okay. Because that's in my DNA. So she looks out for me. Yeah, the dates are 1907, Claire, 1907 to 1946. So she was a very young woman. And I've seen pictures of her, and she was very beautiful. Michael says, that's awesome. I'll celebrate if you answer my question. Does the drapes match the carpet? It's the funniest question. You know, being a redhead, I'll get this question every chat. I've got this question everywhere I go for my entire life. Why would I have drapes in 2026? Let's just think this through, right? Carpet matching the drapes. So this is the carpet, this is the drapes? Yes, I have drapes. Why would I have carpet? It's 2026. Who has pubes? Do you guys have pubes? Because I do not. I shave that shit fucking bald. Okay? She'd be looking smooth like Barbie. And I've been doing that for about 15 years. Like, why do you guys have pubes? And why do you think that I have pubes? It's the grossest thing I've ever heard. But if I did grow my pubes out, and back in the day when I let my pubes grow, yes, they are the same color as my hair. So yes, not that crazy though. Heather is just in time for the pube conversation. I'm sure she's so glad she got up for the pube conversation. Heather, how is it in Texas? I've been seeing Texas on the news all day. Are you doing okay? Mr. Zinni says classy. Yes, big sausage, so it's clean, like Barbie. Why? Of course my vagina is shaved. You guys, do you really have hair? Or do your, like, people you date have hair? I don't think anybody should have hair these days. Shave it. All of you. Go bald today. I mean, you think I'm just talking about this to talk about this? You asked. I get asked this all the time because I am a redhead. Like, if my hair grew brown, your pubes grew brown, my hair grew blonde, I would have blonde pubes. But I would shave them off too. My pubes, when they do grow, are exactly this color. Does it shock you? Is it that shocking? I mean, it's scientific answers to a scientific weird question, you guys. It's really not that complicated. Dark High Life really loves the outfit. Well, I wore this for the freezing cold blizzard. Look, I'm in shorty shorts and a little t-shirt. Do you know why? Because it's so hot in my house. It's like 80-something degrees in my house. So now that we've covered that, and you guys are well aware of my vagina situation, okay? Let's not get it confused again. Paper seatbelts here. Isabella's here. Michael Wheeler says some people keep it trimmed. Okay. I'm just not into pubes. I don't want any pubes ever. Ever. I don't want to see your pubes. I don't want to see pubes on a movie. I don't know. If I want to see someone naked, I want to see them clean. And I want to feel like that. So that's just me, guys. Bay Monster. Hi. In Dark High Life, you like my hair too? Thank you. It is natural. Bay Monster, we're going to go look at their channel. Stray Kids Lover, _ 590. Cute. Hi. Thank you, Heather Navarro. Heather Navarro. Got you and Claire in here, and Claire's been having a hard time because chat's lost its mind. Hi, Pet Rescue. Nicholas says you're very cute, honey.
Sometimes a man must overcompensate for his...
Thank you, Nicholas. I love you, Nicholas. Nicholas was first in chat today, and Nicholas is my winner of the day. Cat named Jeffy. Oh, cat named Jeffy. Heather, you want to take him out? I'll give... Heather, can you take cat named Jeffy out? Just click on his name and hide him from my page forever. Because you don't talk about Heather like that, cat named Jeff. No. Heather's my girl. And what Heather says in here goes. So maybe I'll just delete you myself. That's one sure way to get deleted in this chat is fuck with Heather. Heather's my right-hand man, and she's my friend. Don't do it. Don't do it. See, Heather? Us bitches stick together. Yeah, no one talks to Heather like that. Well, it was probably just a kid. Oh, look at, you say I have a beautiful cat. I don't know if that's Russian writing. Is that Russian writing? Trade time. Do I trib with Heather? No, I do not trib with Heather, you fucking pervert. You wish I did. Heather's a nice Christian girl. The music is super cool, dear. Thank you, Wig. Nicholas says, I will always love you forever, honey. And I will always love you forever, Nicholas. You okay, Baxter? We got Baxter coughing a little bit. Let me go check him. Come here, buddy. Come on the stream. Oh, Baxter wants to say hi to y'all. He has a little bit of a cough at the moment. Okay, let's cough it out. Cough it out. Cough it out, big guy. Cough it out, big guy. Okay, all right. Let's get it coughed out. It's okay, big boy. This is Baxter, the 15-year-old Yorkie, and he does have special needs and some medical issues, guys. He has a collapsing trachea and esophagus, so that's what the cough is. He doesn't have a cold. He's got a medical condition with his esophagus and trachea. Oh, he's gonna lay down now. So he is on medication for that. He does see the vet for that. It's nothing that will kill him, and it does make him cough once in a while. If he was a younger dog, we could get surgery for him, but we can't put him under anesthetic at this age. So we just treat the symptoms. We do the best we can. We treat the symptoms. We don't smoke weed when he's in the room. If he goes in the living room or over in the bedroom or in the other rooms, I can smoke weed. But if he's in here like now with me like this, I do not. I do think that affects him a little bit. We want to keep his airways open. So this is Baxter, and he's very cute, and he's half gremlin. Yes, he's half gremlin. Okay, down you go. Good man. Where will you go? Will you go in the bed here, or will you go in the other room? He's very cute. Give him a cough drop. Well, he's not coughing for that reason, sweetie. He's not coughing because he has an itch or an illness. He's coughing because his trachea is failing him. His esophagus, his airway, his trachea is not working how it should be. Why? Because he's a purebred dog and they breed those dogs. Breeders breed dogs together to make dogs tinier and so they can make them more expensive. But what happens is that inbreeding, just like Appalachian families inbreed, their eyes get too close together, they don't have good health. Same thing with dogs. So what happens, what goes first is their esophagus. So most little purebred dogs do have this same medical situation. So vets are very aware of it. This is my 4th dog that I've adopted that has had this. And it's not even the worst case that I've had. It's a pretty bad case, but I had a dog, Queen Bee, who was a 24-year-old Chihuahua. She had it real bad. She was about 16 pounds. She was real fat, and she couldn't hardly breathe at night. So that's what's going on with him. Bless him, Wig says. Poor thing, Paper Seatbelt says. Paper Seatbelt, you said that about the cat yesterday. Poor thing. You're so cute. There's the cat that fell yesterday, too. She's fine, but that was a pretty good fall. I was kind of surprised that the cat fell like that right in front of me on stream. I'm glad nothing happened to her. She's my oldest kitty. And she's the animal I've had the longest in this house, you guys. She's the senior animal. Obviously, Muggsy's older, but we adopted him at an older age. I've had that animal for 16 years in this house. Yeah, Betty, that cat jumped on this table right next to me yesterday when I was streaming, and it's a wooden table, so it jumped, and it lost its footing, and it tried to catch itself, but she didn't catch herself, and she went down. You would think a cat would just land, and she didn't fall a long ways, which is a couple feet, but she didn't land on her feet. She landed on her side, and that's not like a cat, and the whole house shook. There was a little bit of a thud, and I was kind of shocked that the cat didn't land on her feet. So yeah, but she is getting old. Okay, Terrence, you're a perv. Go to Pornhub. PGE says, I like your shorts. Well, thank you. Bay, your grandma lives in Cleveland? I love that. So do you come to Cleveland ever, Bay? I'm not actually in Cleveland right now. I'm in Lakewood, but Lakewood is, I'm literally a street away from Cleveland right now, and I've lived in Cleveland numerous times before. I go kind of back and forth. Heather says, even if they are not breed, does that happen? It only happens, Heather, if they're inbred. So what I'm trying to tell you is all those little dogs that you buy from breeders, or big dogs that you buy from breeders, but it's more common with little dogs. If you get big dogs, they got a big esophagus and trachea, so it's harder. It doesn't go soft as fast. These little dogs are tiny, so it gets soft. That's what happens. That's why at night when Baxter lays down, he'll cough, because he'll lay on it and it kind of closes, right? That's what happens. So if they're not inbred, there's not as big of a chance that that will happen. No, Heather. Like if it's just a mutt on the street giving birth to puppies, those puppies should be pretty fucking healthy because they're not inbreeding. What these breeders do, Heather, is they'll sell you a $3,000 dog and say, here you go. But what they don't tell you is they bred the parents of that dog, the mom and dad of that dog, are probably brother and sister. It might even be the mom and one of her babies that they breed her with. Why? Because that litter will come out tinier animals. The tinier the animal, the more they can sell them for. It's all about money. The breeders know this, but yet they do it to fill their pockets, selling people sick dogs that they know within 10 years all their insides will fail from inbreeding. So that's why I say adopt, don't shop. You want to adopt dogs like I do. You want to go to shelter and adopt dogs. If you want a purebred little dog, they have them there. You know, take one that's been kicked out of its house or has had a hard time. You're not usually going to find a puppy in a shelter, but not many puppies need rescue. So that's why I say that. I'm very serious about adopt, don't shop. If you buy a dog from a pet store, it's inbred. You're buying a sick puppy that will soon have so many health problems, you will not be able to afford him. That's why we have Baxter. One of the reasons we adopted Baxter was because his family couldn't handle his health problems. They didn't even take him to the vet, you guys. That was all put on me when I adopted him. So, that's what happens. Trade Time says, I hope I dream of you, my gorgeous auburn-haired queen. Aw, I hope you dream of me too. Could you tell me what song or singer is, please? My grandma dog died. His name was Dakota. He was a shepherd mix. She is strawberry blonde, not auburn. Well, it's red. I'm not auburn and I'm not strawberry blonde. So I am a redhead. I am a ginger. This is pretty fucking gingery right there. Look at that. Ginger. That's red. That's bright orange. That's like a crayon. Okay, so we're gonna tell Wig about this music one more time. We told other people earlier, but it's worth going over again, Wig, because I really like to share what I'm sharing with you here. Okay, so this is on YouTube, you guys. This is a YouTube channel. They play live streams. This is a 5-hour live stream with this music, okay? And you'll have this animation on the whole time. So a lot of times I'll put this channel on and clean my house or do what I have to do or go to sleep to these things. So the name of this YouTube channel is Cozy Vintage. Cozy Vintage. At Cozy Vintage. And the name of this stream we're watching is Disney Oldies Playing in Another Room, 1930s Dream Cottage for relaxation, studying, and sleep. So, please, everyone go subscribe to their channel so they get a bunch of subscribers today because of us. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, please go give them a like. Okay, Baxter has taken a walk. Baxter's gone. He went in the living room, so let's smoke one. Every time, So let's try to sesh a little bit. I'm not showing you because I'm monetized now. But if you got something, smoke it. If you're drinking something, drink it. If you're doing all those other weird, strange drugs, don't do those. I don't condone that. We need a puffy poo. Smoke weed. Who's Poop Pusher? We got someone in here named Poop Pusher? That's crazy. Bing Crosby. I don't think this is Bing Crosby. I think it's a Bing Crosby wannabe. Heather, you like my legs? Heather Poo. Thank you, sweetie. Well, see, Heather's got good taste, though. We trust what Heather says. I look lonely. Claire's deleting it as I read it. Claire, I love you so much. Yo, fuck you too, man. You're lonely. How about that shit? Well, I am lonely. My husband is out in the tundra right now getting the dogs their medicine. He went to the vet. And you know my husband doesn't drive. So he is taking a bus and a train to go get the dogs their medication at the vet downtown. So that's a good man. We're going to hit this again. Did I just show you my whole ass? I just bent over in front of you, didn't I? Ta-da! There it was. That was for you. Why didn't you drive him? Because I'm not driving right now either. My husband and I both don't drive for different reasons. My husband doesn't drive for legal reasons, okay? He got a DUI and had an accident way back in the day, so he doesn't drive. I only quit driving this past summer, you guys. So what my deal is, I have anxiety disorder. And I get panic attacks big time. This past summer, I came down with skin cancer, and I had a couple of skin cancer surgeries. During that time, my anxiety got really, 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 really bad. I quit driving at night. I quit driving in the rain. And then I didn't want to drive in the snow. And then I didn't want to drive at all. And then I was late getting my ID. And then I didn't renew my driver's license because of it. And now I'm not driving at all. And you know what? I could care less. I'm actually thankful that I have an excuse right now. Because the last few times I was driving, it wasn't safe for me or anyone else on the road because I was pulling over and having panic attacks. And when I wasn't pulling over, I was pretending I was okay and still driving through panic attacks. So that's not safe for anybody. And I had quit driving on the highway because I was scared. So I have some things I need to deal with mentally, right, first, before I should be getting behind a wheel. Not for myself, but for other people on the road. So yeah, I put driving down for a minute. You know, some people are like, she got a DUI. No, I haven't drank in 17 years, you guys. I don't drink. So nothing happened. My anxiety has gotten away from me and I don't want to drive anymore because I'm scared. So I wonder what you guys think about that. I'm not sure how I'm going to deal with it. Just try to get better and take it step by step, I guess. Take a little break. So that's why I didn't drive him. So right now, neither my husband or I are driving. Now, in the summer, it's fine because everything I need is right around here. The grocery store, the drugstore, everything is right around here, and so I can walk. But in the winter, I'm not walking to the grocery store, even though it's only a block away. Fuck that shit. So my man's going out and doing everything for me. So that's what's happening. We're like Aborigines, and he's out foraging for our shit, and I'm here hibernating. So that's what's going on. Hi, Spartan. Claire says, my shop is like 20 seconds away. Amazing. John says, public transport, Dogan, not everyone has a car. Okay, well, I did have a car, but we sold it because I'm not going to be driving it. And it wasn't the nicest car, but it wasn't the worst car either. But I'm not going to sit here on a car that I'm not going to use either. So we sold it because we're going to get a new one anyways. So that's what's happening with that. So I'm not driving right now, period. And it's set in stone for a while. Like, I don't think I'll be driving for the next year. Maybe when spring or summer comes, I'll revisit this. But I'm scared, and that's probably still going to be there. So I'm going to have to learn how to not be scared first. And I don't know how to do that. You guys got any ideas for that? You guys got a lot of good ideas. Got one for that? Claire says, yeah, I don't drive. I'm the same. I panic too. Well, this was like weird, Claire, because I never used to be like that. And I see paper seatbelt saying I have to drive. So I used to be that bitch. I'd be like, step on it, 0 to 60 in 30 seconds, bitch. And I'd be driving like flossing. Like, I've always driven. This came on strangely. And when I had the cancer last year, it really seemed to mesh with that. Like, something mental happened in my head. I'm not just like saying I'm scared to drive. Like, it really affected me to the point where I sold our car. Okay? Like, not kidding about this. People are still going to be like, oh yeah, she got a DUI. No. If I had gotten a DUI, we'd be having the stream talking about how I got a DUI. The real situation is I'm scared to drive to the point where I don't want to drive anymore. So that's what's going on. Sokol says, nah, some people are just stupid with no help needed. Who are you talking about, Sokol? Yourself? Someone in the chat? I assume it's not me. Pastor Sempa said, I'm too scared of driving, so I'm not alone. And even if I was alone, that's where I'm at, guys. So what you're watching is the Real Housewife of Cleveland. It's not something that I like put on a show for you guys. This is my actual diary, and I talk about what's going on in my life. So that is really going on with me. Heather says, any new gummies? I haven't taken a gummy yet today, Heather. Skip took one before he left, and he said, do you want to take one with me? And I said, no, I think I want to take a day off gummies. I'm feeling a little bit hungover from gummies yesterday. I've been taking gummies pretty much every day since it's been cold. Because, I like to make my little drinks. And I've been making a lot of hot tea drinks with them. But I felt today like I just wanted to be clear-minded, so I'm not on a gummy today. I do have a lot of new ones, but I'm not on one. Heather, we got to get you to take a gummy. It'll take the pain away from your back, Heather. Did you know that? Yeah, that's why gummies are medicinal for pain. I, too, this week have a very sore back, Heather. And I told you that the cold is making my back. Now, I don't have arthritis in my T4s or whatever like you do, Heather Pooh. So your situation is much worse. But I have a sore back here. My lower back hurts very bad. And even when I was laying in bed this morning, just to like make the slightest turn to move over, I was crying out in pain. I was, ow, fuck, man. So I don't know. I don't think you smoke weed, Heather, and I don't think you take gummies, but I take a gummy for the pain. Yeah, the pain helps my back a lot. So I know, gummies are legal. I don't know if they're legal in Texas, Heather, but boy, does that shit help my pain, Heather. And not to get high on them, it takes me about 40, 50 milligrams to get high. If you just take like 25 milligrams, you won't even feel it. You won't get high. It will just cut the pain. So something to think about, Heather. I've been to a chiropractor, Tango. I just can't get one to one now.
Do a little bit more.
We just talked about how I'm not driving, and we're in the middle of a blizzard in Cleveland, and there's 2.5 feet of snow. So I'm not leaving my house. I'm in shorts because it's 80 degrees in here, and it's hot as fuck. If you guys are wondering why I'm dressed like it's summer, because my heat is so high. I'm so hot right now. Same medicinal effect with no high. See, Heather? Someone says that. See, I've already corrupted Heather a lot, though. Heather is a very Christian, innocent, lovely woman, and I've turned her on to many bad things. But when you are in pain, I do want to promote gummies because it's not for getting high. It is for pain. It does help the pain. Abso-fucking-lutely. Hold on, I'm trying to fix this music. And then what happened? It just won't sing? Oh, there we go. I love that whole Disney, like, magical. It's amazing. I love these channels because they're a vibe, and I really love a vibe. I am a vibe, and so I like to bring one to me. You guys may think I do this for stream. No, this is how I live. I live with Disney music in the background. I'm sweeping my floor doing spins to candles. I shit you not. Wig says enchanting. Exactly. Oh, Wig says... Wig says, ain't it just Claire? I'd love a joint, but I'm all out, so making do with a beer. Okay, well, cheers to you. I don't drink alcohol. I am California sober, and I haven't drank in 17 years. But if you are drinking, I am for it. I am for it. You guys all have one. Yes, and Claire is from Scotland, so you can tell because she will call you mate. We don't use that term in America, so you can tell Claire is from Scotland, so she says... Cheers, mate. It's one of my favorite things Claire says. Claire, I love you so much. Pastor Sempa says, I don't get people who talk down on weed. It's pure delusion, in my opinion. Yes. But I worry for telling Heather to do something like that. She doesn't think down on it. She's just never experienced it, right? So I don't want to tell someone to do something when they've never experienced it. They might have a bad time, you know? Did you see Killer walk by, Heather? She's in her nest. John Cena is in chat. I wouldn't know this because I can't see him. Excuse me. John Cena says, my father bought a new Lincoln with a digital dash and a built-in screen. He was driving and suddenly the dash cut out. Cost him $7,000 in repairs for a new dash and wiring assembly. Jesus Christ. That's terrible. Your father bought a new Lincoln recently? I learned how to drive in a Lincoln. I think I took my driver's test in a Lincoln. It was my grandparents' Lincoln. It was a big, huge fucking boat. Same car that I went and saw PIL in and drove Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols home in. I didn't drive him to my home. I drove him to his hotel. Me and like 4 other teenage punk rockers. And Johnny Rotten was riding shotgun in my parents' Lincoln. Hello. Hello. Yeah, that was real. We took him to the hotel, and he invited us upstairs, and we all got room service and watched Johnny Rotten eat, and then we left. I left out the part of when he puked outside the window, okay? I got grounded for that. The next morning, my parents, I was 16, my parents called me out to the garage. Jennifer, what the fuck? I look on the side, passenger side's puke all down the car. They said, were you drinking and driving? I said, I wasn't, but that was Johnny Rotten from the Sex Pistols. I drove him home. They said, who, what? I said, really? It was Johnny Rotten, and I took him to his hotel, and he puked out the side. That's like gold. We could probably sell that. They're like, you are grounded for a month. You're not leaving. You are not allowed to wear black. You are not allowed to listen to your record albums. So that's what happened with my Lincoln. What do you think about that story? Pastor's laughing hysterically. Claire is laughing hysterically at Pastor. Pastor said, yes, I was tripping out the first couple of times. Heather says, I have experienced alcohol before. Okay, I love hearing this about Heather. I could listen to Heather all day long. And by the way, everyone go subscribe to Heather's page, at Heather Navarro. She has a beautiful Christian page, so everybody go subscribe to her channel. So you have drank alcohol before. Well, she's a Baptist Christian, you guys. That's why I wonder. But you haven't smoked weed, Heather? Did you like drinking, Heather? Because I don't like drinking. You know, I don't drink, and I don't drink because I don't like it. I don't drink because I was some fucked up mess. Well, I was that too. But when I drank, I never liked it. I would get drunk and stuff, and be an asshole, but every time I drank liquor, I felt like maybe I was allergic to it. And I know people say that all the time, but trust me, I drank for years, and I felt sick every time I drank. I did never like it. So I wonder if you liked it, Heather. I think smoking weed is so much better, but you guys know me. I'm a big weed smoker. Would you believe the first 4 times I smoked weed in my life, it didn't affect me? And then the first time it affected me, I was with a bunch of my friends, okay? It affected me, and I cried. I was scared. I was that girl. And I said, I don't know what I'm saying. I can't remember what I'm saying. And they said, Jennifer, and the one kid let me wear his watch. He said, just keep looking at the watch. And I would say, I don't remember what I just said. He said, remember, every time you want to say that to me, look at the watch. And I cried, and they called my parents, and I stayed at their house that night, so I didn't have to go home. And they took care of me. And I didn't smoke weed again for a long time. So the first time that weed ever affected me, it scared me, and I cried. Now, those of you that know me, that I'm a total stoner chick, you will laugh at this. I've never told that story before. I don't know what's happening. Welcome to chat. Okay, so you were hungover, though, the first time you drank alcohol? I assume you're talking about alcohol. Heather says, yes, I did. I was hungover. I was 20 years old. It was my first time. And Heather is 31 or 32. I want to say Heather's 31. So you're 20 when you drank. Hi, Tanner Lee. Welcome to chat. Pastor Seppa says, I literally can't relate to most people because of the drinking culture. Now people are realizing what's always been obvious to me. Word. James Crown says, nice shorts. Yeah, right? Well, we're having a blizzard. It's 16 degrees here in Cleveland, so I thought I'd dress up like summer. But honestly, the real reason I'm doing that is because it is that hot in my house. Like, I'm hot. It's hot. I have my heat on 80. So we're going to be wearing shorts today. Paper Seatbelt says, yes, drinking sucks. John Cena says, then it happened again less than a year later. What happened? I'm reading backwards. Dealership said good news. Oh, okay. Dealership said good news. It's all covered under warranty except the block, which was the most expensive part. Paid $5,000 in repairs for them to say it wouldn't happen again. Well, enjoy that, Lincoln, because it's lovely. It's a good car, right? Big up Scotland. Wiggy is calling on Claire. Paper Seatbelt says, I'm bundled up and it's cold. Claire says, so am I. And I'm wearing booty shorts like it's summer. Spent $5,000 on a used caddy. Paid $9,000 for it just to break down and total it after less than 2 years owning it. I don't buy luxury anymore. John Cena, I still can't see you. I like your taste in cars, John Cena, and I like your stories. I'm the one that's supposed to be telling stories here, but I love it when my chat comes in and tells me stories. It's my favorite part of live streaming. So thank you for that, sweetie. Really, I really love that. Jesus Christ Superstar. Hi, I'm good. How are you? Welcome to chat. Henry's here. Henry, not Henry. Henry. Henry, I love your name, and you are fire. Claire says, that's what makes you wearing shorts. Well, Claire, the last few streams I've done, I've been bundled up. I've been in sweatpants. I've been in a hoodie the one day. And I was like, fuck this. I'm turning the heat up now. I'm not fucking putting the heat on low. I'm not being careful. This shit gonna blast. So that's what's happening. And my husband's not happy about it. We actually had a little bit of a word about it this morning. I turned it up. He went right over there and turned it down. I said, what the fuck did you just do? He said, I turned the heat down. I said, why? I just turned it up. He said, well, I'm hot. I said, well, I'm cold. And we looked at each other and we started laughing. So he turned it back up, obviously. Obvi. Hi, are you coming back in? I don't know what's happening. Says drop dead gorgeous. Stop it. But thank you. Heather. Sleeping. He had a tummy ache this morning, Heather. He wouldn't eat his pills. He wouldn't eat his medication this morning. So he does have a stomach pill when this happens. He's got a form of, what is that called? OC? Ulcerative colitis? I can't say it right, but you know what I'm talking about. He's got that. And he gets it pretty bad. So he's got a tummy pill when he has a tummy. Unfortunately, he won't take the tummy pill. So what I have to do is, how the vet showed me, is I have to force the pill down his throat. I know, it's tragic, but I do it like a professional. So this morning, Mugamoo had to have the tummy pill forced down his throat. I offered him salami, turkey, and he wouldn't want it. So he hasn't had his seizure medication or his trazodone today. So he's not doing well today. So I'm keeping him close. Yeah, Claire is a beautiful, beautiful woman from Scotland, and she is chat royalty, so treat her as the queen she is. But it's true, you're truly gorgeous. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Anthony wants to know if Tattoo has Claire. Hey, Tattoos, do you have any Claire? Oh my God. What kind of tattoos do you have, Claire? I'm wondering now, too. I don't know that I've seen your tattoos, Claire. Let's just have the Claire stream. Let's just ask Claire questions. It's because I want to know. Claire from Scotland stream. Claire is gorgeous. And on top of her being gorgeous, you know she's really nice. And you know on top of her being really nice, she actually has her shit together. And on top of that, she's a cool, educated woman. I mean, you don't find better in chat than Claire, really. So there's that, guys. Yeah, and this. She has a gun at the back of her neck and one in each hand. She don't fucking play with you people. Okay? That's why she's a mod. And my back and her breast. Breast. Claire's breast. We hold it like this in the U.S., Claire. We don't hold it like this. We hold it like this sideways, so we're gangster. So Claire would be taking them out of there. She'd be like this, taking it out of her tit. Holding it on us. Sideways. Because she's G. Claire is G. I'm the OG, because I'm old, and Claire's just a G, okay? That's how we're going to roll with that. I don't know what's happening, says in a good way. And W for Claire. And W for you, Heather, too. She has a burrata on the back of her neck. You guys, be very afraid of Claire. Be very fucking afraid of Claire. You want to know something, Heather? I lost my vape during last night's stream. You wouldn't know where it is, do you? I've looked everywhere. I had it when I started the stream. It's my little black one is missing. And then I haven't seen it since. I've looked everywhere. I guess I haven't taken all those blankets up. I have a lot of blankets on here. But I've really cut down on my vape. I really only hit it like maybe once or twice a day. And then when I do, I might skip the next day. Oh, thank you for saying I don't look my age. Thank you. I don't think I look my age either, but a lot of people on here like to say that I look like I'm 974 and pretend like I'm dying, but that's fine. Yes, thank you for that. I appreciate that very much. I feel like I am peaking. I feel like I'm in my prime. I'm in my peak, and I feel happier, healthier and more alive right now than I've ever felt in my life. And more self-aware and more present. So there's a lot being said for being 56. And thank you for saying that. Oh, look at me just holding this in front of the camera. Heather, okay, Heather is going to be in charge of the bong now. If I put that back in the camera, Heather, you have to tell me. Big caps, Heather. Just be like bong, Jennifer. Claire, too. I'm trying not to show this on stream, but I'm such a stoner chick, and I'm so in the habit of doing that I'll just sit here like talking to it on a microphone. So if you see me holding that up again, yell at me. I don't know if you remember the other night, Heather, but Shep kept yelling at me. Shep kept saying, move the bong, move the bong. I think you said it once too, Heather. I'm getting better at it, and I did get that stream monetized. Remember I was telling you I didn't know if they'd monetize it or not? Yes, they did. So I think I got it on a couple more times in this one. It's working. We're doing well. Well, oh boy, I don't know what's happening. It says, no, you look like you're 35. Well, I don't know about 35, but I would go with maybe 45, right? I would go with 45. I definitely have some lines on my face, but okay, I'm going to say something, and a lot of you are not going to like that. You're not going to like what I'm about to say. But I think the lines on my face that I see now add to my beauty. So I do think I am prettier now than I was back then. And I think that comes with age. I remember people telling me, you'll feel different when you get in your 50s. You'll see yourself different when you get in your 50s. And I didn't. And then something clicked last year. So, yeah, I think that aging has made me more beautiful. So I think that thought, that even entertaining that thought comes with age. I think that's you getting smarter. So people who come in and you say, you're ugly because you look like you're 67. I feel bad for those people. A, because they're so stupid and shallow. And what must they look like? So I appreciate that, you guys. I'm really into looks, and I'm really into how I look. I'm very picky about the way I keep myself, and I keep myself just so. I could go tomorrow with my money and my insurance, and I could get tons of filler and Botox. You know what? I could go get tons of plastic surgery if I wanted to. But I wouldn't want to, because I would not be happy with that. I want to be happy with myself naturally and for real. Being a stripper for 20 years, I met lots and lots and lots of girls that got the boobs, that got their faces tweaked, and boy, were they never happy. They were more unhappy than when they began. So I just know better. So thank you. Okay, bye, Betty. Make sure you're subscribed, because I really love you, Betty. My new weirdo. You're my main new weirdo, and I love you. You're so much fun to talk to, so make sure you come back. CFN's in the house. Hi, CFN. I didn't know you were here. And you say, you look great. I'm turning 40 this year, and maybe being child-free keeps us looking young. Well, yes, and yes, right? Definitely not having children has kept us young. I wouldn't have these boobs if I had kids, right? I have the tits of a 18, 20-year-old. So, yay for that. Had I had children, I'd have little pancakes going on, right? So I'm happy about that. I've got a nice tight stomach because I never had a baby. These are things that, yes, I'm happy about, but that's not why I didn't have children, right? I knew I would be a horrible mother. But yes, I think it adds to the fact, and plus, children stress you out. They age you. And plus, you're having to do everything for your children and not a lot for yourself. So I know that I have a lot of time for myself. So yes, I think people that don't have children have a lot more time to take care of themselves, for sure. James Cronin, you are still active. Oh, yes. Look, my new thing is I've been watching this channel, and I wish I could remember the name of it right now, but I can't. And every week it has these interviews on this YouTube channel. I'll figure it out. with these women that are like 100 to 106 years old. Now, the one woman they showed a couple days ago, she was 103 years old. She did a 13-minute interview. I mean, she didn't look much different than me. I don't mind telling you. She had a couple wrinkles here and a couple wrinkles here, maybe a couple wrinkles right here. And she was just the cutest little thing with her hair in a bun. And she was just as with it as I am, like had the same body as I am, and was just talking about how she was 103 years old. They asked her what the most important thing to her in her life was and what kept her young. And she said being present was the most important thing in her life. She said she spent a lot of her life making sure her kids got to school, making sure her husband had dinner, making sure she was driving to get the kids, making sure she was planning this to do that. She said that she never just sat down and enjoyed her husband's company or enjoyed her children's company. And that's what she would have changed. And that she did change at the end of her life, and that's what she felt what kept her young. So when I hear these old people talking, I fucking listen, man. That's gold to me. Absolute fucking gold. So I've been trying to watch these old people every day and try to figure out how they are getting old and staying young, because that's what I want to do. Ever since I met Skippy, he's always said, I want to live to be 100 and I want to be with you forever, that long. So I have a lot to live for, you guys. Charles, you're in Cincinnati? I don't know what's happening. The Queen of Cleveland, CFN, says same, same, same. And Claire says, little pixel fairy, and one of you is sending me hearts on the side. Don't think I don't see them. Don't think I don't see those hearts. I'll put them right on my boob. Thank you. And you're so lovable for sending me the hearts. Thank you. Well, I'm glad I did this stream today. My iPad's about to die. It is on 4%. So when it dies, I'm ending the stream because I have this little tiny chat up here. You can see this right here. It's too small for me to see. So I'm using this. So our time is limited. Plus, Skippy should be back from the vet soon. And when he comes home, I don't have to, but I'm going to pre-make him some homemade hot cocoa so that'll be hot and ready when he walks in the door from his bus train adventure to the vets in the storm with 2 feet of snow. Cincinnati, you're not too far from me now. I wonder what the weather's like in Cincinnati. Charles? Claire says, I like that. It's a lovely little trinket. I don't know what you're talking about, Claire. Were you talking about this? Was I playing with my thing? My necklace? I don't know. Tell me what you're talking about, Claire Poo. Claire Poo! The box thing. What box thing? I don't even know what you're talking about. Not this. Trinkets. Oh, are you talking about this? This is my grinder. This keeps the weed. This grinds up the weed. All right. Since we were talking about me on stream, look what cup I'm using today. How funny is that? I got this from the thrift store, and when I saw it at the thrift store, I thought that was so fucking funny. Old lives matter. Do I know the Real Housewives of Atlanta? Yes, I do. Nene Leaks and Candy Burris. Candy from TLC. She talks with her hands all the time. I don't watch too much Atlanta. I don't love them as much. Craig Steele, this is Canada Dry Ginger Ale. I'm an addict. So this is my main drink, and this is what I drink all the time. So much so that, look, I'll show you my own emoji. Because I'm monetized now, I got to make my own emojis. I'll show them to you in the chat right now, y'all. Are you excited? Because one of them is Canada Dry Ginger Ale. We're going to put that first. And then Muggsy is second. Then me, AI, smoking a bong is next. And then my name, spray painted on a wall. Check it out. Where'd the Muggsy picture go? Let me put him in there. Muggamoo. So those are my emojis I've gotten to make since my channel's been remonetized, you guys. So check those out. Hi, Heather. Heather's here. So I love ginger ale so much that I even made an emoji of it. I drink it all the time. I don't drink alcohol. So I'm either drinking ginger ale or my second favorite drink is chocolate milk. You guys see me make a chocolate milk or a hot chocolate or a tea. I like a root beer. I like a cream soda. I like a root beer float. I like a Gatorade. I know, it's the best. And we have our own emoji. Let's do it again. Let's put it in. Yeah. And I'm not trying to get you to become a member of my channel, but that, because I can have members now, I can make these emojis. Lemon Fanta. No, not lemon Fanta. I don't like a lemon flavored drink. Now I like a lemonade, but a lemon pop? That's disgusting. Oh, I think my husband would like it. My husband likes a lemon, lime, anything. Give him a lime lemonade or a lime pop. Ugh, what is wrong with him? I'm always like, dude, you are disgusting. He's like, I know. Oh, you know what else I love is a Yoo-hoo. I love a chocolate Yoo-hoo. The chocolate drink. A strawberry milk. I'm a little bit like a child. Sprite. I don't like Sprite. Is that what you drink, Heather? You drink Sprite? I don't drink any clear liquids like 7-Up or Sprite. I don't like them. Yoo-hoo! Yes, the Yoo-hoo is so good. And they have that in the pink too. Dang it, I could go for a Yoo-hoo right now. It kind of sounds like Uwu, right? It would be like the Uwu. Uwu? Uwu? The Uwu girl. She cracks me the fuck up. Uwu? Like any bourbon in it? No, I don't drink alcohol, sweetie. I'm California sober for 17 years. I don't drink alcohol, and I won't ever drink alcohol again. The only time I'll ever drink alcohol again is if I get Cristal champagne. I would have a glass of Cristal champagne because it's the only champagne I've never tried. Skip wouldn't drink it, and he said so, but he would allow me to drink it if I wanted to. And I wouldn't drink enough to get drunk. I would just have one glass, maybe two. I've drank every champagne in the world except for Cristal. How weird is that? I know, I worked at the best gentlemen's clubs. I was that stripper that in one shift I sold 13 bottles of Dom Perignon champagne to the point where they ran out of it. To one customer. Boy, was he a fucking idiot. I didn't even really drink back then. I was drunk, yes. I drank a couple glasses of it, but we were giving it away to all my girls, to all the other strippers. We were partying at the bar. He'd take a drink. I'd pretend I was taking a drink, slosh it right over my shoulder. Oh, I'm done. Let's pour another. Slosh it right over my shoulder. 13 bottles of champagne I sold for the bar that night at a pretty hefty price. I didn't have to pay tip out for the next month. That's my champagne story. What was my stage name? Mary Jane. Mary Jane. Mary Jane. People would see me on the streets and they'd be like, MJ. MJ for short. Do I regret drinking? Not at all. No. It's a part of life. It's you learn what you like. And while you don't learn it, you're having experiences. So no, I don't regret my drinking at all. I love my drinking years. I was crazy. I was a wild drunk. I was not a good drunk though. Look, if I hadn't met my husband, I probably still would have been drinking. But because of his legal issues, I quit drinking. I didn't want him to be not drinking in a marriage and me be sloshing, that wasn't right. And then I wasn't really a good drunk anyways. It wasn't important to me at that time, so I just kind of put it down and I thought, well, I'll drink once in a while. And then I just never did again. I never wanted to. And then I became so used to not drinking, and I had worked in bars my whole life, so I started looking at it different. I don't want to be around drunk people. I wouldn't want to go to a bar. I wouldn't want to be drunk now. That's how I am. And I know it's a little narcissistic, but I think like that now. I'm kind of too good to drink now. That's what I think. Because I have raised my vibration to that level organically. I didn't set in to do that. It just happened. So I think that that's a beautiful gift that was given to me. I never planned on quitting drinking, and it just happened naturally for me, and I would never drink again. So I love that. Paper seatbelt. I worked at a bar for a few months. I hated it. Yeah, it's horrible. I worked in the flats. You can imagine. Both Skip and I worked in the flats, and it was awful. So I was a stripper in the flats, and then I had a second job as a bartender at the other side of the flats. So if I wasn't stripping, I was bartending. So I was constantly around drunk people. Constantly. And to do that, I had to be drunk or fucked up, right? Right. And to strip, I usually was drunk or fucked up, right? Right. So me moving on from that and getting married and actually having a real relationship with this man that I so love, yeah, I wanted to be more present and just let all that garbage go. And we did together. You hear how drinking like ruins relationships with people or something sometimes. Well, quitting drinking made our relationship together. We really like I knew Skip when he drank back in the day. Okay, I knew him back then. We didn't have this kind of relationship. We were friends, and he was a weed dealer of mine. And then we didn't see each other for a couple years. He had all his issues, and I met him again, and he was a different man. A man that I wanted to be a part of, and I would change my life and change all that stuff around to be with him. The dudes are just nonstop gross. Yes, nonstop gross. And if you're behind the bar, then you're the target, okay? I don't care if you are the ugliest chick bartender with hair growing out of your face. Those men will still want you, okay? If you have a vagina and you're behind the bar, I don't care if you look like Satan himself. Those men are going to hit on you and give you a hard time all night long. I've seen it happen a million times. And with me, it was just like... So I was known as the free shot giver away. The way I just stopped the guys in their tracks to shut the fuck up, I'd give out free shots. Everybody got free shots at my bar. I was just making free shots for everybody. And we were supposed to use well liquor, like the cheap liquor. No, I was using top shelf tequila. I was fucking you people up in the flats. Never forget it. Yeah, welcome to center stage, Mary Jane. Mary Jane, Mary Jane on stage. Mary Jane in stage, 2 away from Mary Jane. Ginger on stage now. Ginger has one more song to go. Mary Jane coming up. And then, girls would be rocking. You want to know what my trick was to coming on stage? And I did have a trick. And not all the girls did this. But I was one of the top night girls. I was late every time. Every time. It was my shtick. I was never late I never was late. But I would stand there and pretend that I was doing something more important than to go on stage. The song would be playing, girls, girls, girls. The light would be on the stairs. I worked at Christie's, and the Flats was the last place. We had to walk down a huge stairway with the spotlight on us, okay? So that spotlight would be up there. There is no Mary Jane. It's the surest way to get attention in that room. Where is she? Where's the girl? And then I'd stroll on in like I had better things going on. Walk down the stairs like, oh, I didn't know. I saw a couple girls fall down those stairs. And I'm talking fall. And then we had a girl, Blaze, that died because she fell off the balcony. Where there's stairs, there is a balcony. We had 2 levels. First level, stairs, balcony. We gave lap dances against that barrier, against the balcony. She did the same thing. And then what happened? No one knows exactly what happened because the guy she was dancing for mysteriously was gone. Did he throw her over the balcony? It was a crowded Saturday night. Did she step on his dick? And he said, ooh, and pushed her by accident. She fell off the balcony. Was she so drunk? Did she hang over the balcony? Because I did plenty of drunk band dances off that balcony, and I never once almost fell. That girl fell to her death. There was tables all around on the first floor. It was a working strip club that night, Christie's Cabaret in the Cleveland Flats. Men were sitting at a table. It was between 3 tables in the main stage where Blaze fell head first. Big mess. Big mess. Professional companies had to be called in to clean it up. They had to close down for 2 days. As I was leaving that night, I heard them on the phone with Blaze's parents. That's a night I don't like to remember. That was very sad. Shout out to Blaze. She was a very, very, very beautiful girl. She had long black hair down to about here, very natural boobs, very natural body, and she always wore glasses on stage. She was very pretty and very nice. Yep, lap danced to her death. And we still, nobody knew. They never found the guy she was dancing for. Because I don't care how drunk you are, you shouldn't be falling over the balcony. I don't care if you're on PCP, I don't care if you're on wet. I don't think you should be falling over the balcony. I think that that guy either pushed her or that guy pushed her. Or somehow she got pushed. Someone pushed her. Because I don't think that was natural. Look, us strippers do a lot of fucking little moves that could have gone wrong too. She could have gone to step between his legs, right? And do a little dance, how we do. We flip up, we'll put our feet between their legs and we'll flip backwards onto the floor, that type of thing. She could have put her feet between his legs. This was always a thought of mine. And she could have stepped on his dick by accident. He could have been like, just like, shit, ouch, and flown her over. She could have gone over and he could be traumatized till this day. Or he could have come in and killed that girl. Whoever he is, he got away with it. Yeah, bless her. Bless you, Blaze. The other girl I always think of is Taylor. Taylor was so sad. Taylor and her twin, Tyler, worked there. Taylor and Tyler. And Tyler was a really big girl, not so pretty in the face. And Taylor was real thin and this beautiful girl. But she was a meth head, okay? And she told that to everybody who came in. That was kind of her shtick. Instead of her pretending she wasn't on meth, every customer that came in, she was so beautiful and so gorgeous. She would be like, I'm on meth, I need money for my meth. And then she went to heroin, and then she was doing both. And she would tell all the customers that all the time. She was one of the top-notch girls. She's one of the ones that fell down the stage. I saw Taylor fall down the stairs numerous times. And then one day, in the back room, she OD'd. I wasn't there that day, thank God. But she slept a lot on the couches in the back room, and people thought she was sleeping, and she was dead for a couple hours on that couch. Foot job? You would like a foot job? I bet you would. My feet are amazing. Christian's in chat. You guys, Christian is my new favorite. Christian wants me to snore. I snored once for you. You want a fake snore? But I keep telling you, Christian, why don't you donate to me? If you donate to me, I would snore for you. I just can't be jumping through hoops. Okay, so it's telling sad stripper stories. I'll tell my saddest one. Do you want to know the saddest one? It was my friend Yana. The most beautiful girl I ever met in my life. She was about my size, but she had a huge boob job, about out to here, and she was the best stripper in the club. Hands down. They made the fake money with her face on it. Her face was on the bus outside. Her face was on the front of everything. She was the most gorgeous girl there. I worked with her almost every night. Her and I did many, many bachelor dances together. When they had a bachelor man on stage, they would only have like the top 5 girls, and it was us 5 girls. Yana did a lot of drugs one night, went home, and shot herself in the head in front of her mirror. The next day she was still alive, and she was on life support, and a bunch of the strippers went to go see her in the hospital, and they wanted me to come, and I said no. And those girls were so mad at me because I wouldn't go. And I said, you know she's going to die, right? She's not going to live. They were like, well, you never know. No, you know, because she shot herself in the head and she's on life support, and I'm not going there to see that. I will say goodbye in my own private way, but I don't need to make that public, and I can't handle that. Still to this day, I miss her, and I think about her, and I think about my interactions with her, and I think that she's still the most beautiful girl I ever laid my eyes on. And I am a straight girl, you know, in all my years of stripping, I've never liked girls, I've never experimented with girls, I'm strictly dickly. But to look at this girl, your eyes hurt. She was so beautiful, and I never understood what happened in her life to make that happen. Keep slow-mo. I'm done with your ass. I'm taking you out. Every time you come in here, you're an asshat. Nicholas. Well, don't be sorry for me. Be sorry for her. You know, what a tragic thing to have happen to this beautiful girl's young life. And she had a son. She had a little son, and the dad was nowhere in the picture. So I do believe her son was in the house when she did that. So I always thought that was real shitty too. And that was another reason why I didn't want to go. So I tell a lot of my stripper stories on here. One of the reasons I live stream is to tell my stories. So I've never told those stories before, ever, on live stream. That's the first. There was a lot of things in you know, my stripper years that I did differently than all the rest of the girls, and that's why I'm here talking about it, you know, and didn't end up a prostitute on the streets or a crackhead, right? Stripping to me was always an acting job. I was an actress at the time. I was going back and forth to Hollywood trying to get into soap operas. That's when I was going to Hollywood. So I would go to that job knowing that those girls were whores and a mess, and that was their life. And I would go in there and act like a big old slut, and I had the best time. And I would go home to my boyfriend counting my money. I never dated a customer. I never did anything weird like that. And I always had a boyfriend that I went home to. And I was a good stripper. I was a performer. I was an entertainer. Oh, paper seatbelts. I'm so sorry. I'm going to read that out loud. Paper seatbelt says, my ex-boyfriend shot himself with me and my best friend in the room. Oh, I'm sorry. I mean, that's trauma you're never going to get over. Ever, huh? I mean, I'm sure you're doing better now, and I'm sure you've learned tools on how to get by, right? But that's something you'll never get over. So I'm sorry you had to go through that. Heather, is the bar still open in Cleveland? Yes, it is. It's called Christie's Cabaret in the Cleveland Flats. So I follow them on my husband's Instagram. You know, I don't have an Instagram anymore, but Skippy does. So I'll go and follow all the things I want to on his Instagram. And they still have an Instagram page, Christie's Cabaret. Before they were Christie's Cabaret, there were Tiffany's in Cleveland. And when there were Tiffany's, Howard Stern came there and did a show there. I sat next to him during that radio show. I danced for him during that radio show. When I danced for Howard Stern, he said that I reminded him of his wife, Allison, at the time. You were only 18, paper seatbelt. Holy shit. She says, yeah, you guys, it's heavy as fuck, but I'm a lot better than I was in my 20s. Yeah, I bet that took a bit of a process, right? And I you know, amazing that you didn't end up, you know, on Skid Row losing your mind doing fentanyl over something like that, you know? So big up to you and props to you for taking care of what you needed to take care of and getting through it with class. Good job. I'm sure not everybody can get through something like that, so I give you a lot of credit. And I wonder how, are you still, you said it was you and your best friend. Are you still best friends with her or him? Were they severely affected by it like you, and do you two still keep in touch, I wonder? You say that a lot. Now I get it. You've always said in the past your man saved your life. I never asked you how. But now you say, hell yeah, I got lucky and I met my man and he saved my life. So it was that time period. So you were probably doing pretty bad from all that stuff, and then he came along. That's amazing. And no, you're not friends anymore. Oh. And I don't know what's happening is sending hearts. And they really are. Do you see all the hearts going up? Let's send some of those to Paper Seatbelt's ex-boyfriend, who actually did shoot himself. So let's point him up this way, and let's just have him go up to heaven with him. Because we're talking about you, Paper Seatbelt. We're talking about your best friend, who you're not best friends with anymore. But you know that we kind of glide over the guy who did that to himself, and it makes me think of him and his soul. So let's just all give him a moment and hope he's in a better spot, and hoping he's a nice... See, I just noticed the angel over my shoulder when I said that. I was going to say, I hope he's an angel right now, and I noticed the angel. So that just makes sure that he's listening in. I think he made it to stream. So I think he's peeking in. That's sorry to hear that. She got weird. She was on meth. Oh, we love you. We love you, Paper Seatbelt. That's a rough one. Skippy! Hi, sweetie. Are you okay? I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Don't come on camera. Oh, we love you, Paper Seatbelt. I need to go. Skippy just walked in the house. I need to go check in with him. Hold up. Hello, hello. Hey, Heather. Okay, okay. This is what we get from Skippy. Dog pills for Baxter. Oh, I know. Is this for you? This is for you, huh? Oh, Killer's up here because she knows what I got. What do we got for you, Killer? What do we got for you? Big bag of food, huh? Come on, Killer. Amazing. So this is Baxter's medication that he takes for his throat. Tussigin, also known as hydrocodone. It's a pretty huge drug. 5 milligrams. Take a quarter tablet every 12 hours. So that's only one. He already ran upstairs. He's going straight into the shower. He's frozen. He's frozen cold. I said, you want to come in? I'll get off stream right away. He said, no, just stay on stream. I'm going straight to the shower because he's frozen. He's a frozen lump of ice. And his nose was red. So I said, go. Just go and take a hot shower. But I will end the stream in about 5-10 minutes. That way I can go make him a hot cocoa and then take it up to him and meet him as he's coming. Oh, shit. Sean Believer is in chat. Don't ask me, Sean. Are you going to ask me about the radio? Don't do it. Skippy is the man. We have 3 feet of snow. Did you see that bag of dog food? He carried that in the snow. He's not driving. He's taking trains and buses and he got that dog food. That's pretty crazy. Well, you're tired. Sean Believer is tired. I know. He's gonna. Should we just do it? Should we just get it over with, Claire? Let's go. Let's fucking do it. Let's fucking meet the fetishes where they are. Let's just meet them and let's meet them where they are. Well, it's not working today. Can't get it to go on the AM. Sean, we're having technical difficulties. What do you think about that? Let's fucking go, Clara says. And of course it's not gonna work. It's not working. And I'm not sure why. Sean, you're out of luck. And I tried for you this time, man. It's not happening. Oh, is it not plugged in? Hold on. I'm under the table now. We're under the table. When's the last time you saw a streamer doing a stream from under the table? Live from under a table in Cleveland. It's Jennifer. Okay, let's try this. Oh, shit.
Naturally, not supernaturally. We naturally go out.
With Baxter coughing in the background.
They're doing, and he's like,
Sean, are you okay?
What's up? ESPN Cleveland. Breaking news.
Cleveland! They even said Cleveland for you, Sean. Are you fucking dying?
The personalized plan designed.
things that are propping us up. And if those things.
Ah. Oh, Sean. Did you love it? Was it everything you thought it would be? Sean, he said, can you keep going? Almost there, Sean. Almost there. That's a real laugh, my friend. That is a real laugh. Oh my God. That's a good time. See, we should have been doing that long ago. That's a better time than I thought it was. Yes, I love you too, Sean. Maybe one of these days you'll cash at me. Muggsy, I got a cookie for you. You want one of these cookies? No, you still don't want a cookie? Your tummy hurts. Look, you guys, he won't take a cookie. Look at him, look away. He won't take a cookie at all. This is very upsetting. Not at all? Okay, I'm going to give it to Baxter, okay? He will eat those. Aw, Muggamoo, Muggamoo. You just don't feel good in your tummy? Okay, baby. Okay, baby. You're welcome. You're welcome, Sean Bieber. Don't say I never do things for you, because I do. And the rest of you coming in with your weird fetishes, keep them to yourselves. I can only handle so much. I know, Claire. Muggsy's not feeling good all day today, and he wouldn't take his medicine, so I had to shove the stomach pill down his throat like the vet told me to, so I did that, and then he's supposed to feel better within a few hours, enough to like take his meds or take a cookie, and that's now, and he's not feeling better, so I'm a little concerned about that. You know, when Muggsy's not feeling it. Jesus Christ. Mr. Black! Oh, for God's sake. I'm gonna have a cow in front of you all on the stream. That was Mr. Black, and what, that's the baby gate. Yes, you knocked it over. Well, I put it there so you don't go in the kitchen. Not for you to knock over. Black. Come on. You scared the hell out of me. And chat, they probably saw my skin come off me. Lunatic. How'd that look? I mean, shit. It scared the fuck out of me. It was loud. I thought somebody was dying. I don't know. Jesus Christ. It's enough. Had enough. Claire says, yeah, I've been there with my wee dog. It's sad. I know you have, Clary Poo. Claire's had a rough time. Claire did lose one of her dogs right when I started talking to her, you guys. Black pussy galore. Mr. Black! She's calling you a black pussy. Yeah, Mr. Black did that. And he's been doing that a lot lately. Now, I normally do keep that gate up in the kitchen because, well, you know, I don't believe in cages or anything, but I will have a baby gate and I'll take it to different places around the house. Like, if I'm cooking in the kitchen, I will put the baby gate up in there because I don't want them underfoot. If I'm making bacon, you have grease splattering, you know, they're getting in there. So I just don't like them in the kitchen, generally. I should have probably taken that down. It doesn't like sit up like a baby gate. I just have it rested against the counters. And Black, he won't jump over it like a normal cat, like Kittler does. Kittler will jump over it. No, Mr. Black, he'll use his hand from the bottom of it, and he'll move it like a human, and it just knocks the whole thing over. So, I just had 7 different lives. Oh, thank you for subbing to my channel. I don't know what's happening. Thank you. You know, I'm so close to 5K, so I'm trying to get all the subscribers I can. I'm so close, you guys. Probably this month it'll happen. I'll get 5K. And I said when I'm getting 5K, we're going to go to the cake store, and we're going to get like 5 or 6 different pieces of that cake, all different flavors. And we'll eat it all on stream like a mukbang. Yeah, at least he's not in the sink. Exactly, Heather. Oh, hi, you coming back in? What's up, buddy? Claire says, I don't know, thanks. Sean Bieber says, I just love you so much. Whoa, Mr. Black, you scared me. Oh, and it's dead. And it's done. Look how dirty that screen is. I guess I should... Jeez, lady, how disgusting are we? I know, Mr. Black. I know, did you see this, Kittler? It's just grotesque. Mancan says, "Oh, I remember your YouTube cake with the white frosting. That was, I'm so glad you remember that. That was one of my best things I've done, I thought. My YouTube cake was great." Okay, so Claire, for about 2 weeks over the summer, Mr. Black decided to live in the sink in my kitchen. Why, I don't know. I have beautiful antique farmhouse sinks. So it's a double sink and it's very scooped in and very low. Porcelain, old, big. I thought maybe because he wanted to go in there because it was cool. It was porcelain in the summer, but it wasn't that hot. And then I thought, well, maybe he's sick, but he wasn't sick. For about 2 to 3 week period, Claire, Mr. Black stayed in the sink. He would come out to pee, to poop, and to eat and to drink. And that was it. He would go back in the sink. There was nothing wrong. We'd check on him. Are you all right? What's going on? Oh, no, I'm very comfortable in the sink. He was very, I don't know, Claire. So he eventually did come out of the sink. Now he just does that in different places in the house. Like 1 week, you guys see he's on the rocking chair a lot? What cat lives on the rocking chair? It's weird. He'll just find different spots and go there for like a week or so. But the sink was weird. So I kept streaming him in the sink. And I mean, Heather is just down and she's with me all the time. So she just was aware when a lot of my people in my chat go other places. You know, Heather is with me a lot. So Heather saw Black in the sink and it was weird. It was really weird. And, yeah, just when I was about to take him to the vet, even though he wasn't acting sick, yeah, he got out of the sink. So I don't know. He liked the sink. I don't know what to tell you. Yes, Mr. Black is wonderful. Mr. Black used to be the feral outdoor cat. Did you know that? He used to live outside. We've lived here for 8 years. So for that entire time, I used to see the black cat outside. And I was like, kitty, kitty, come in. No, he would not come in. Then New Year's Eve, 2 years ago, New Year's Day, he ended up on my porch bleeding from his neck, from his eye, and from his ear. And someone had attacked him, another animal, really bad. And so he let me bring him in that day. We took him to the vet immediately, had him sewn up, got him antibiotics, and he's been my indoor cat ever since. Sean Believer wants to know how soft my legs are, ladies. What do you think? What do you think, Sean? Oh, they're just razor sharp, horrible. No, they're awful, Sean. You would hate them. You would really hate them, Sean. They're so hairy. They're so hairy and prickly. You would hate my legs. I'm giving you a break there, Sean. Take it. Yeah, you know my legs are soft, boo. I use a razor that has 5 blades, and I use it everywhere. Everywhere is just as soft. For your next question, which I know is coming, about my vagina. You guys just come in so I can scream vagina at you, is what I think. That's what I think. I know you really need help, Sean. You do. Sean, who else has played a radio for you in your life? Answer my question. Do you get women to play radio for you? Like, have you had other women play the radio for you? Is that something that you request? What razor do you recommend for the vulva? Well, it doesn't matter what razor you use for the vulva, because I shave my vulva all the time. Nice, clean. It just matters that you have 5 blades. You don't want to get a razor that has 1 blade because you'll die. Okay? You don't want to get a razor with 2 or 3 blades because it will kill you. You don't want to get a razor with 4 blades because you're a sensitive girl down there, and it has to be smoothly done so that it shines like a diamond, okay, and doesn't look like something ghastly. So that's all. It doesn't matter about the name brand. You just get a good razor that has 5 blades. And you shave down only. Okay? There's my stripper tips for you, ma'am. Sean Believer says not in a while. Okay. Well, how do you get women? Do you have your girlfriends play the radio for you? Do you go, like, do you get an escort? Do you get a prostitute and do you pay them to, like, dial the radio for you? Can you have a hug? Yes, you can have a hug, Sean Believer. You can have a hug. Okay? You okay now? Alright. It'll be alright, man. Hi, Roger. Roger says, hey, beautiful. You talking to me or Kittler? Oh, Kittler says you're talking to her. Oh, look at that sourpuss on that face. She pissed at you all. Why are you talking to YouTube like that? Or is it Twitch or Kick you're mad at? Look at that scowl. She's so angry. Honey, why are you so... Okay. My God, woman. My goodness, gracious lady. It's not even like that. Back on the table where you fell yesterday? Yeah, that's where you fell, woman. Maybe not the best spot. You're gonna jump there? Alright. You want me to open those for you? I do have these shut because it's so cold outside. Let's open them for her. No barking. No barking. Killer! Killer! Killer likes to bark like that. What she's barking at? I don't know. I think something's on the porch. It's probably the, Basil! Hi. What advice do you need? Wick Vegas, you're way too beautiful for me. No, I'm not. I'm beautiful for you. How about that? Basil says waves. You know what, Basil? I can't rewind my chat, and my iPad is broke. So I can only read the chat here, and I don't know what you said. But you just said waves. Basil says waves. Are you single, beautiful? No. Bravo, buzzard. Watch out for music in the background. Copy violation when you public. They did it to me once. Thank you, Bravo Buzzard. First of all, I like your name because I'm the Real Housewife of Cleveland and I love Bravo. Watch out for the music in the background. Copyright violation when you it public. They did it to me once. Well, this particular one I won't get a copyright violation for. This is antique 1930s music. Hi, Basil. I put this on specifically so I won't get a copyright violation. There is some music you can play that you won't get copyrighted for. Now, the music that I usually play on my streams, Doja Cat. Can't play it. Smashing Pumpkins. Can't play it. So those kind of songs that my music, my Beastie Boys, that stuff, no, I can't play that right now and get monetized. But this 1930s music, it's already on YouTube, Claire says. Well, yes, that makes a difference. But, you know, so is Janie's Got a Gun by Aerosmith, right? So I can't play that or I'd get taken down immediately. And so is Happy Birthday, which I played for Heather, and they've taken that down. So I have to be careful. A lot of my older vintage vibe music is fine, and I can't get monetized playing that. But good looking out, Bravo. Do Paint the Town Red. I can't do Paint the Town Red. I'm trying to get this channel this stream monetized today. But on my Sunday streams, all my Sunday streams, you guys are not going to be monetized. So all my Sunday streams, I'm going to be smoking weed and playing music. Do I like Billy Corrigan's podcast? Very much so. Yeah, I like him. I like him very much, and I think he does a great job at interviewing. And I think that he's been through so much cool stuff, and he has so many cool people on his channel. Yeah, I'm really into it. Mancan says, do shaving ladies' parts is hard to women's and take a lot of time. Well, Mancan. My lady parts? I like the quote, the lady parts. You should call it my vagina. Shaving my vagina. I like how the other girl called it my vulva. I don't think I've ever used the word vulva in my life. But okay. What is the question? Is it hard and take a lot of time? No. And no. Bravo was Army until I was in... Oh, you were in the Army? Oh, that's fabulous. Well, thank you for your service. Yeah, he's a great interviewer. My vagina, it's not hard to shave. No. How long does it take? Literally 35 seconds. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Dunzo. Jen, I'm sorry. I really just love you so much. Sean Believer. I chased movie stars, Bravo Buzzard says. Oh, that's why you're in here. You're chasing me. Nice to meet you, Bravo Buzzard. I am Jennifer, the Real Housewife of Cleveland, and that's a Bravo franchise movie. So that you came in talking about Bravo, I got very excited. It's a way to perk me up, talk about Bravo on my stream. Sean, it's all right, baby doll. YouTube Shorts. Okay, I make millions. Heather, I subscribe to you, honey. Yay, Claire. Thank you. Everybody go subscribe to Heather. And speaking of Bravo, what the hell happened to Garcelle? Okay, first let me put Heather out there. You guys, everybody go subscribe to Heather's channel at Heather Navarro. Heather Navarro. She's got a very nice Christian channel. Okay, I like to promote her. Basil. Am I crossing my legs, Sean Beaver? You can see that my legs are not crossed. Been an extra for 20 years. I love that. So Garcelle, a couple things. Ozempic has made her very sick, apparently. And she was fainting on set, I heard. That. Her fight with Sutton Strack, now Sutton Brown. So that. What else did I hear? Greedy little bitch wanted more money. I heard that too. So those were what I heard, but I heard it was mostly Ozempic. I heard she was fainting on set and she wasn't able to do her job, and she was very sick because of the Ozempic she was taking. Some people just got the part waxed. Ooh, well, those people are braver than any Marine or soldier I've ever met. Why would you put wax on your vagina and then pull hairs out? That's unnecessary. That's unnecessary pain and torture. A nice clean razor blade and some foamy foam that smells like strawberry. 3 seconds, no pain. Lovely. You get that shit pulled out. Have you seen me? I'm a redhead. Do you know how red my vagina would be? It wouldn't be pretty. It would be angry. Don't wax. Don't wax. I was a stripper for 20 years. Do not wax your vagina, people. Ever. Don't do it. Get a good razor. 5 blades. Shave down. That's all you gotta do. You can't wait for the radio again. All this and all this vagina talk, you must be leaving. You probably don't care about the vagina talk. You just love the radio, huh? That's your vagina? Okay. Can I do a family-friendly song? No, I cannot. Because I don't know what is a family-friendly song. So I have this on. We have Disney on. Let's see what's on my YouTube. I don't think I can play you guys shit. Look, my remote's not even working. A lot's not working at my house today. I might add that for you people. Nothing much is going on well. You wanna look at my YouTube with me? I know you guys like to see it. But my ring cam's really lighting it up, isn't it? Let's go to the home page, see what's happening. There was a video I wanted to watch. Claire would know something about this. Claire, did you see Billy Jono's live stream last night? Because I did. It was really good with Tazo met Andy Dick. So it was Billy Jono and Tazo and Andy Dick all on Hollywood Boulevard. Did you see that? So one of the clippers has clipped it, and I saw it going by in my recommendations. I didn't want to check that out.
And we cleaned and we found.
So this is my YouTube recommendations. So this is Real Housewives stuff. He covers the Real Housewives. It's a podcast. Cursed things. We got paranormal things. We got Billie Eilish there. That would probably get me in trouble. Axum cop shows, because I really love an Axum cop show. Where's that clip? There's that bitch. Look at that. Who does she think she is? Let's see. Let's look down here, Claire, because I really do want to find that clip. Go to our subscriptions. Oh, you know what? Oh, there's Steve. Everybody go subscribe to @SteveTheLive. He's live right now doing his thing on Brooke. You know what? Oh, there's Steve. Everybody go subscribe to @SteveTheLive. He's live right now doing his thing on Brooke. You know what? Oh, there's Steve. That was crazy shit right there. No, I'm not even finding it here. Look, they find a huge swastika
Pay
there, though.
attention to this
There's
footage
something.
captured by a construction worker's phone camera. You
guys hear about August 12th yet? August 12th.
Ever?
Getting that
Still
from
freaking
YouTube.
out about that, and I've seen a lot more about it since then. The gravity situation coming. Here we go. You want to watch a short about it? So August 12th, we're supposed to lose gravity for 7 seconds, and NASA is got $1 billion thing to fucking try to stop it or protect themselves. Do you know about this?
What if gravity just disappeared for 7 seconds on August 12th, 2026? Hey everyone, if this freaks you out, stick around. Viral posts claim NASA knows about a gravity blackout. Everything floats. People, cars, oceans. They're supposedly running Project Anchor, a secret $89 billion op to prep for it. Chaos predicted, 40 million deaths from falls, total infrastructure collapse. But hold on, scientists say gravity can't just turn off. It's tied to Earth's mass. No way it vanishes for seconds. Still, the theory's everywhere online. But remember, this is just a growing conspiracy theory for now. Decide for yourself what to believe. If you got...
So what do you guys think? What do you think?
Fix just right.
Because I know what I think. I told Skippy not to go to work on August 12th, and I'm going to stay inside this house with the ceiling right here and the couch right below me. Because what the fuck? What if you're outside and we lose gravity? How fast are you going to go up? And how far are you going to go up? You don't believe it? It doesn't seem scientifically possible, but I would believe almost anything at this point, Basil. So I hold it with a grain of sand in my little fear box over here in my head. I know in most of my head it's probably fake and probably not going to happen, but a part of me is like, oh my god, that would really be scary and really horrible. Man, Can, you was a stripper? Yes, I was a stripper for 20 years. I was a stripper in Cleveland, Ohio. It's some of the seediest strip joints you can imagine, and the best, most glamorous gentlemen's clubs you can imagine. And I danced for the most famous people, actors, rock stars, sports people. Yes, many people you would know of. And I danced in Hollywood, California, at two of the very, very famous strip bars, Crazy Girls and the Seventh Veil. One or both of them are in Motley Crue songs. Will I be streaming on February 18th? I couldn't tell you. I don't even know if I'm going to stream tomorrow, my dude. So I do not know. Imagine August 12th was your birthday, right? Basil says it's fake. So I'm going to believe Basil, and I'm just going to put that in every bone of my body and manifest that it's fake. And that's what I've been doing anyways, but I'm going to lie to you. I'm scared a little bit. You would be a dream to bang, Bobby Brown says. Thank you. You lived in Hollywood? No, I did not live in Hollywood. I visited Hollywood 2 times, in 99 and 2001. And both times I stayed there for 2 weeks. Traveled by myself, stayed in a house, the same house on Ozone Avenue in Venice Beach, which is 8 houses from the ocean. And that's how I know about Venice Beach. And that's how I've talked about Daisy's Hill, Daisy, the hill she used to stay on. Well, yeah, there used to be a swing set there 20-something years ago, and I used to go sit on that swing set in the same place. So no, I didn't live there. I almost did though, but I spent 4 weeks there, traveling alone, staying in a friend's house that was vacant, and it was amazing. It was an amazing experience. And the last time I left, I said I was going to live there, but I came back and I didn't come back. Thank God. Because if I had gone back to California, I wouldn't be the same girl. I wouldn't have these morals. I wouldn't be this character. I would probably be I'd probably be dead. Hollywood is not a great place. Okay, it's going to be a sad day for you. Why? What's going on February 18th? Sean, what is it? Is it your birthday? And why would you be sad on February 18th? What's going on? Mancan, did you work with Pylon? I don't know what that is. Pylon? Pylon? What's that? What's that? I don't know what that is. Anybody in chat? What's Pylon? P-Y-L-O-N. I have no idea what he's talking about. Pylon. I don't know. Cheers. No clue. Heather's looking in the ball. Heather. I love that. Heather is the best. Pylon. Hey, Mancan, what do you mean? What's a pylon? Cheers to my Scotland girl. I've had Scotland on my mind this week, not because of you. Well, listen to this story, Claire. You'll resonate with this. Claire, so you remember how I was monetized last June before I got my channel taken away, right? And you remember that my channel was gone and I came back, and you remember that I was unmonetized. I could never get that money, all that $200 that was my donations from that time. Still never got them. So I got monetized again last week. YouTube said, finally, we're going to send you that $200 and something. I was like, about fucking damn time, assholes. They had to wait till I was remonetized to send me that money. Well, getting to the juiciness of the story, Claire, most of those donos were from Carrie Ann from Scotland. You remember crazy, drunk, nut job Carrie Ann? Who would drink like 8 million glasses of wine and do 8 million gummies and come to my chat and be like, are you mad at me? Are you mad at me? She was crazy, do you remember? But she gave me a good $100 of that money herself, and I never got that money. So I finally was like, bitch, got your money now. It should be in my bank account today. Today, Carrie Ann, you two-faced little bitch. Got your money, honey. Yeah, she's crazy. How thirsty is that bitch? She's like, why is everybody on IP2 making fun of me? Well, maybe because you're putting yourself out there in a bikini, you fucking whore. Have you seen the young boy degenerates in IP2? And you're trying to befriend them with a bikini picture? You stupid slut. You stupid slut. Oh, that girl is a fucking asshole. I was so nice to that girl. She was an asshole. Okay? Passed out, blackout, drunk by 8 o'clock at night, by the way. And she got 2 kids in her house. What an asshole. Yeah, she left me for Deebsy and Melissa. Yeah. What a piece of shit. Love you, Carrie Ann. I bet she's drunk right now. What time is it, Claire? Is it 8 a.m. in Scotland yet? I bet she's wasted drunk. Claire, I told her to take down the pictures of her kids. Yeah, well, good idea, but I think she uses that to get sympathy. She uses everything. She uses everything she got. No, I didn't see your comment, Sean. And I'm missing a lot of comments because I can't control chat now. Here's why. My iPad's down. And this chat I can't control. So if it goes by, it goes by. Pylon is a stripper pole. We got the answer. Really, she's getting deleted from my Instagram. Yes, Claire, really. She's a fucking asshole. She's a piece of shit. She left me to go be friends with Melissa and Deebsy when they were my ops. For what reason? I don't know. Because I took her under my wing and I made her a very good friend of mine. And then she told me that I was a doxing piece of shit. While I was getting doxed and swatted, mind you, by those people that she wasn't befriended. So I was like, okay, bye. And then she proceeded to go in Deebsy's chat room every day and make fun of me and call me a loser because I was her friend. So I don't know. I had tried to tell her maybe that her kids should be on her Instagram too. I had said that, so maybe she didn't like me for that reason, but I was honestly looking out for her. I honestly was her friend, and I honestly liked her. I talked to her on Instagram all the time, privately, and then one day, and she knew all my ops. She knew I was going through it with these people, okay? She was like, I got you, I'm your girl, I got you. And then one day, she just turned her fucking back on me and was like a snake. For no reason. So she's a piece of shit. And I out her as often as I can because, wow, she went hard for me and then just turned her back on me. And I never really understood that, other than she was very, very thirsty for attention. And I was probably getting the wrong kind of attention right then. And she wanted the right kind of attention, you feel me? She wanted to be noticed by Deebsy and Danger Ranger. And wasn't she upset when Danger Ranger thought she looked good in her bikini? I mean, he's a man, you're putting it out there, girl. What the fuck? You know? How could you, and then, oh, that was another thing. How could you ever let Danger in your chat, Jennifer, when he thought I was sexy in my bikini? What are you talking about, weirdo? Get the fuck out of here. Done with it. Follow. Thank you, Tyga X23. Yeah, Danger Ranger. Yeah, we are not Team Danger Ranger anymore since he's been doxing my friends. Yeah, so we don't like that. We don't like that he went to beat up Danny and Tone on their stream. So we don't support Danger anymore. Who's the one who drives the bus? Who drives the bus? I mean, Danger Ranger lives in an RV. I don't know who drives the bus. How old was I when I became a stripper? 21. Oh, Sean Believer says February 18th will be my 16 years since my uncle passed away. Well, I'm sorry, Sean. That's very sad. I'm sorry to hear that. No wonder you're going to be sad that day. I became a stripper when I was 21 or maybe 22 because I was underage in the strip bar, but I was a cocktail waitress. I was serving drinks and the steaks. And I swore I'd never be a stripper. I said I would never do that. But yet I would watch the girls on stage and think, wow, that's so beautiful. And again, I'm not bisexual or into girls whatsoever. So the way I was looking at them thinking they were beautiful, it was a totally different thing. I was like, wow, that's something. I thought I could never do that. And then when I tried, I was better at it than all of them. And I looked better too. There was a couple who drove a bus. I had an issue with them. I had an issue with them? Oh my God, who are we talking about? Has my mind gone insane? Claire, who's the couple that drives the bus? I mean, I think of DJ Darren on the RV. Oh, my phone's at 15%, telling me it's going down. The couple on the bus. Why am I so stupid? Oh, Journey. Okay, the couple on the bus. Okay, Journey on the bus. Thank you, Heather. Matthew, the demo. Yes. That is a 13-year-old girl named Sarah Doll, who's a young girl who's trolling me. She's worse than Janny. She's a 13-year-old special needs girl, okay, named Sarah. I've had Steve DeLive and numerous people have to come to me privately and prove this to me and tell me this. I had to delete all of those alts because that's what they were. Those were fake people that this 13-year-old little girl, special needs little girl, who goes to school on a short bus, mind you, has made up all these characters. Also on her channel, she had told people that she was going to Cleveland to become a live streamer with one of her friends who's a redhead. So there was a lot of stuff going on there, okay? I knew it was a kid, but I didn't know to what extent all these other people were her. Steve DeLive came to me privately with proof and said, we have to be very careful. These are kids. Also, a couple other people. You know Daisy's wheelchair on here, who's my mod? I don't know who that is, okay? But her and this other dude, Rand, came to me too and told me that these were kids. They all have proof. I don't know who these people are, but I believe them because they all have the same story. And so I modded Daisy's wheelchair just to take Sarah and her alts out on a daily basis. I don't know if you noticed that, but that is Daisy's wheelchair, my mod. That is her job. That is what she's here to do, is to constantly not just take out any kids, but to take out Sarah and her alts, okay? And I'm doing this to protect Sarah because she's a little girl and she has a problem being obsessed with me. Do you remember when that one day when Janny came for me hard, okay, in the summer, and I turned off my screen and my audio got so bad, and Matthew, the bus driver, took on Janny by himself, calling Janny. Okay, that was a 13-year-old little girl. Just take that in for a minute. I cannot allow that. I cannot have that. I cannot be responsible for that. Where's Sarah's parents? Yeah, exactly. So that is a terrifying thing. So I didn't have a problem with a woman in her bus. What I had a problem was with a little girl is pretending to be a lot of different adults that she's not, to talk to me. And it was working for a very long time and I was engaging. Scary. I was sitting here talking about vulvas, vaginas, doing bong hits, okay? So I need to be extremely careful about that. Janny's one thing. Janny's a fucking grown man. You know, he may be a weirdo. He's one-legged pedophile simp for Gish, but he's an adult. You know, I can fight that. I'm not going to engage with a special needs young girl. Betty, you're 9? Are you serious? I'm sorry you're gonna have to go, Clary. Take her out. I'm sorry, Betty. This chat is 18 years and older, and for that reason, I'm gonna ask one of my mods to take Betty out, hide her from chat. Betty, you were so much fun too. I've said it numerous times today. No, I didn't know you were 9, Betty. See, there lies the problem. I was having fun talking to you about my vulva and all day, making adult jokes. That's not okay. Kids are not allowed in my chat for that reason. I don't have kids. I don't want to talk to children, okay? I talk about things children don't need to hear. Yes, I remember I thought they owned a bus company. Yes, so no, it was Matthew who said he was a demo derby driver, right? Remember, he had a black truck. He put Mr. Black's name on it. Okay, he had me and Skippy's name on it. He did demolitions derbies. And then she drove a bus. She said she drove a bus for special needs children. That's what her story was. And then they became a couple and they moved in together. Okay, this was all Sarah on alts. Betty was already hidden. Okay, thank you guys. Please, I can push anything I want on the screen now, and it does nothing. I can't do anything. So I can't take anybody out, and I can't scroll back, and I can't go to their page. So if you guys see that there's a kid in here or someone needs to get taken out, you just take them out. I don't give a fuck. Look at me, I'm using my power pack that I got in my gift basket the other day from Chloe. You guys, I've never had a power pack before. My phone was about to die here on y'all. We would have died. Did you love me opening that package the other day? Because I really did. And I've heard from Chloe since then. Chloe didn't know the package was going to me, obviously. But she said when she was shopping for the package, for the gift basket, which she had 6. I only got one of the 6, guys. I was lucky winner. For this gift package, she picked out everything pink. And she didn't know it was going to me. So isn't that amazing? I know. So this guy, there's a YouTuber, and I went in her chat, and I won a gift a gift basket, Claire, and I unpackaged it on my stream about 4 days ago, and the most amazing stuff, expensive, great stuff. So this was in there. It's pink, and it is a charger, and I've never had one before. I don't know, would we call it a battery bank, a power charger, but it's pink. I know. And what else? What was the other thing I got out of there? Oh yeah, this, which we have been using non-stop, and it's got all the little parts for it. I know what you're thinking, but no, it's not that. It is a Reebok chiropractor massager with 9 settings. Dudes, I tell you, I've been having a bad back, especially right here. So here's what I've been doing. Oh, yes. I know, Claire, it's not going where you think it is.
Ready to score? Target's got new roasting wheels.
I know, it's so good. On the, anywhere. I know, you guys all want me to sit on it, don't you? It's not for the vagina. I'm not going to sit on it. I did use it on my butt cheek the other day, though, and it was pretty good right there. Oh, now that I'll do. Oh, did you hear it? No, but it's super good. I can't say enough about this.
Your brain health matters. And when things really matter,
so we love it.
You take care of them.
And it's pink.
Are you doing the same for your brain?
Like a wiener should be.
Being proactive about brain health may
No, but I love it.
reduce the risk of dementia
I
from
think these things are about $80 at least.
Make brain health a priority. Ask your doctor.
So, Sean Bieber, let me get this straight. You're having a super sad day, February 18th, and you're trying to memorial your uncle that's passed on, and this is so sad, but you want to get off on the radio? Okay. Mixed vibes there, my friend. Mixed vibes. Why do you want to get off on the radio stream on the day to memorialize your uncle? I don't know that your uncle would want you to do that. Maybe we take a different route for that day, Shawnee Poo. Rewind! What is your channel about? Well, hello, Rewind. I'm Jennifer, the Real Housewife of Cleveland. I'm a 56-year-old housewife, and I'm documenting my life. I don't have kids, and I don't have family. I simply have my husband, Skippy, of 18 years, who's my soulmate. I'm an artist. I have special needs dogs. I have quite a history of my past. So I come on here, and it's my public diary, and I like to document my life, what I'm going through at that time. I trauma dump a lot. I have a lot of past trauma, so I go through that a lot. I'm a silly, crazy bitch. So some days I be twirling around like Britney Spears and getting crazy. I'm a green witch, so in the summer I'll be planting in my herb garden. Yeah, it's his thing. It's his thing. We all have our thing, right? Look, Sean Believers could be worse. It would cheer you up that day? Well, Jesus Christ, Sean Believer, I would do my best to stream for you on the 18th. Look, I don't plan my streams, man, because it's not organic, right? And I never am like, I'm going to stream at 8 o'clock tomorrow. And if I was like that, I can guarantee you at 8 o'clock tomorrow I wouldn't be streaming. So that's why us live streamers are on the fly. Sometimes we just got to push live when we're not ready. That's why I come on here and do my lipstick for you guys. Because if I did all that shit beforehand, I wouldn't even be pushing live. I'd just be doing about my day. Sometimes we just got to force ourselves to push live. So if you think I'm going to be able to plan the 18th, you're very wrong. But I'll give it a try, my man. Rewind! It's my tradition. I keep it up through Valentine's Day. Suck on that. It's just my tradition. We all have different traditions. So no, I don't keep it up all year round. But I like to keep it up through Valentine's Day. Sue me. I like a romantic vibe. So does my husband. We like to celebrate it.
To the moonlit magic of the sapphire sweet.
I love you too. He's such a good kitty. You're such a nice one. Oh, well, Claire says it is Christmas every day, so I think some people have different opinions than you, my friend. Oh, Basil is coming in with the good thoughts. Basil says, Sean, do you have objectophilia? Is that a real thing, Basil? Oh. Ooh. Objectophilia. Because there is anything like Basil, Claire, Heather. Just, and you don't have to answer me publicly online, but let's just think about this. Is there any object that makes you excited like that? I'm assuming sexually. Okay? So for me, it's a no. For me, it's a no. I can't think of anything that would get me like, oh my God, can I get it? But I'm not knocking it. Look, there are people that fuck dead bodies. Okay? That's their thing. If Sean Belieber wants to listen to the AM radio and that fucking does the job for him, bless his little fucking pink soul. Let him have it. I say, is he my Grandpa Walter in another body? Like, let him be his old self. That's hysterical, and I love it. It's completely innocent and wild. But I do wonder further about it. A little bit. What? Really? Oh, Black. I love you too, kitty. What though? Did you want to say something to me?
Velvet air, electric.
Rewind says, are souls pink? I think innocent souls are pink or white, yes. But I think some souls are black. So that's why I came up with that. Because sometimes I'll say my little black heart or my little black soul. But I feel that Sean Belieber's soul would be pink or white right now. Because if that's what gets him off is an AM radio, God bless him. Did I wear tights when I was a stripper? Absolutely not, Sean. Ooh, you got a tight fetish too, boy? Man. Do you like socks also? Like tights, like pantyhose too? When I was a foot fetish model, yes, Black, I know, darling. When I was a foot fetish model, I thought it would be so lovely because I'd be just showing all my platform shoes and stuff. Well, then I became a real foot fetish model. And you know what these people wanted? Pantyhose and tights. I don't know. And I'm talking pantyhose from 1971. Nude pantyhose with a weird crotch in it. Oh yeah, that's my boob, Black. That's my boob. So, I have a feeling that your objects go from the radio to maybe a little bit of foot fetish thing as well, if you like tights. I wear tights like in my real life. If I'm wearing a dress or a skirt. I love tights, you guys. Do I have tights or knee socks? Yes, I do, Sean Belieber. And if I did, what would you think I would do with them? Would you think I would go model them for you right now? Because then I would not. Black says I'm not allowed.
Another Saturday night.
Like, the radio is one thing, Sean Belieber, but no, we are not going to be modeling clothing for you. Would you like me to put on a few bikinis and mukbang for you as well? We'll leave that to VP. Claire, should I go get 5 bikinis? The seashell ones, Claire? The seashell bikinis? Mr. Black is nice. Because he's living on the streets, he knows how good having his time is. He loves. Yes, he knows he's been rescued. Yeah, I agree, Claire. That's why he's here, you know? Most people are like, what? Because he's fucking funny, and he's gentle, and he's innocent, I think. I do. What color, Sean wants to know? All black. Those would be black. I only have black tights. Could you imagine if I had a different color tights, ladies? Oh yeah, I just bust out the red tights or something. No, a black tights. Rewind. I dated an escort for a little while. She had a client who she would have to play out of a boxing match from the 1950s for a client. The reason was that the first time he ever ejaculated. Okay. I dated an escort for a little while. She had a client who she would have to play out a boxing match from the 50s. Okay, that's pretty specific, man. I love that one. That's awesome. Awesome story. How's the new cat doing? Oh, it's not, you know, it's at a pause. Same as last update, okay? It's in the room. It won't let me touch it. I don't know if it's male or female. It's very tired. It's very sad. I've introduced it to catnip. It likes the catnip. It has the vet appointment Thursday. Thank God. Now here's the other problem. I can get it into the kennel, right? Because I'll put the food in the kennel and trick it in there and then close it the same way I did. But how's the vet gonna get it out of the kennel? And yeah, it's his problem, but I mean, how's he gonna do it and not die? I'm gonna call them ahead of time and let them know I'm bringing Satan Cat in. But they're gonna, you know, and I wonder if they're gonna want me to maybe drug him ahead of time or something. I don't know. I gotta call the vet ahead of time and see if I need to make special arrangements. But his appointment is 3 p.m. on Thursday, so I'm excited about that. Yeah, and I've done a lot of research about it, Claire, and this is normal for what he's been through. And that's what they say. They say, do not touch him. He don't want to be touched. Don't touch him. He's just been through hell. What most there's a difference between them being feral, which he's not, and them being traumatized, which he is. He's showing all the signs of trauma. So something happened to him. I spoke to ChatGPT about it for hours. Now ChatGPT has given me the best answers I've gotten from anybody. ChatGPT says he's not feral. He is probably most likely was abandoned because he's an older cat. Hi Jen J, welcome to chat. Good to see you. It's funny, I was just thinking about you this morning. I was thinking about how you came in last time telling me about, what did you come in hot saying last time? That Janny was a pedophile or something? That's my girl. That's Jen J right there. What was I talking about? Heather, what was I talking about? I forgot. Hello, hello. Welcome to chat. Oh, I wasn't talking about black sheer tights. I wasn't. The cat. The cat. So the cat, what are we going to do with it? He's Krampus. I learned from ChatGPT. That's where I left off. Yeah, ChatGPT said don't touch him. Because if you touch him, then you're letting him know that you don't respect what he's been through. So I'm going in, I'm feeding him. I'm going in, I'm giving him milk. I'm going in, I'm sitting with him for like a half hour at a time, just making videos or content and not talking to him, not trying to pet him. At first I was trying to pet him and ChatGPT yelled at me. ChatGPT says, don't try to pet him, stop trying to touch him. Even if it takes this cat 3 months, 6 months, a year, he will come to you. But the more I try to touch him, the longer it will take for him to actually want to talk to me. So I'm letting him know I'm here for you. I understand your pain. We're going to let you feel that pain. If you want to sleep in the room all day, you can sleep in the room all day. I will bring you food. I will bring you milk. I will bring you catnip. I wonder if you let him outside, if he would come back. Well, we're not going to find that out. So we're not going to find that out. His little black paws will never touch the outside again. And I will make damn sure of that. He worked very hard for me to catch him. Look, there's a lot of feral cats on the street. You know we got a feral cat colony down there. They are coming to my porch asking me for help, sitting there staring at me. This cat was. The feral cats on the street are not older and just showed up, right? Yeah, so he's with Tom Thumb upstairs. But, okay, so the upstairs is huge, you guys. It's a 3-bedroom with an attic. So in between all those bedrooms, there's a large hallway, and there's also a bathroom. So it's bigger than most people's New York apartments upstairs. Basil, let him go. Let him go, Basil. It's just what Sean Lieber does. Leave him be. I lost my train of thought. I don't know. I'm losing my train of thought. It's happening a lot. Let me just go. Sean Lieber, you're making me lose my train of thought. You in the tights. And it's not me, Sean Lieber. You're distracting my chat. It's not bothering me, but when it bothers Basil, that bothers me. Okay? So shut up! Got it, Sean? I gave you a little bone today, Sean, did I not? Take it and run. Yes, Sean, but you're asking me a perverted question over and over and over, and I've got a lot of nice ladies in here, and we're being awfully kind to give you a second. So, you pissed Basil off now, Sean. Oh, Tom Thumb, yes. So the upstairs is huge. So Tom Thumb has the entire upstairs. Krampus only has one bedroom, you guys. And then we switch him out from bedroom to bedroom like every 7 days so he doesn't get bored in one room. So yes, Krampus has only got one room. Thomas has got the whole thing. Now, if Krampus turns out to be a boy, we can release him with Tom Thumb upstairs so Tom can have a buddy. And I think that it might be okay. There might be blood, but there might not be. So that's the plan. If it's a boy, we're going to release him with Tom upstairs. And then a boy could come down here and visit with these guys too. You know, there's a door that divides them both. Because Tom can't come visit these guys because he'll kill Kittler. But Tom's problem is Kittler, a female. So if Krampus turns out to be a female, which it might, Tom can't ever beat her. Ever. Then we would move her straight down here to live with Kittler and Mr. Black. But either way, that cat will be able to come down here with these guys. And hopefully, because I think Tom needs a buddy. Tom is lonely. And Tom, right now, although he has the entire upstairs, he's sitting right outside that bedroom door. He's right outside the door. Peering underneath, trying to talk to Krampus. Krampus doesn't want to talk to him. Now, Skip and I have introduced them a couple times. Okay? And nothing bad happened. Maybe a hiss on Krampus's part. The one time that things went a little crazy, Tom went up and smelled him in the butt. And Krampus turned around and hissed. And that was enough. And so that was that meeting. What we've also been doing, and I read this online and from ChatGPT, is feeding them through the door together. So, let me show you this, because this is really cool. Not that this is really cool. This is what we keep on our stove. Okay, when I'm cooking, you put the spoons in here. However, guess what? They say the best way to introduce an outdoor cat to your indoor cats, make sure nobody gets hurt, is to feed them together wet food through a door. So what I have done, because I am brilliant, rocket scientist, I've gotten the wet food, which means everything to this cat. Put a little wet food here on this side, a little wet food here on this side. I open the door, and then I shut the door. So this side is on Krampus's side, and this side is on Tom Thumb's side, but the door is shut. There's only this much room with the door cracked. I sat there and hold the door every time I give them both wet food, and they both eat together like this, through the door. There's never been a hand swat or anything. They eat, and they look at each other through the door, and they go back to eating. So ChatGPT, GPT, and all the things I've referenced, they say that is the best way to go about this. Sean, leave my chat. Basil, give Sean a 24-hour timeout. Sean, I asked you 3 times to stop. And you're repeating yourself. So I'm going to allow Basil to give you a 24-hour timeout. You come back tomorrow, Sean, when you've behaved yourself. I've done this to you before. I'm doing it again. Go away. Bad boy. Bad boy. Go. You got that, Basil? That's yours. 24 hours timeout. Yes. Now, they tell you, Basil, to put a bowl, 2 separate bowls, and just hold the door. But I was like, dude, I got the thing on the stove. So that's why I'm sharing this. God knows sometimes I get 2K people liking my later live streams. Sometimes I get none. Well, that's not true. But if I can help any one person with a cat situation, just go get a fucking spoon handle layer on her thingy doodle do. And this works amazing. Way better than 2 bowls would have worked. That way they're actually sharing a dish, and I think they know that. So I'm not going to try to touch him, even when I release him. And also ChatGPT said don't release him right after the vet visit, no matter what you find out. Wait another 7 to 12 days. Because if you do release him, then he's going to feel territorial, and he's going to be nervous. And he's not going to know if we're going to keep him or not. He's still worried that I'm going to dump him like his last people. So ChatGPT and people, Jackson Galaxy. I've been watching a lot of Jackson Galaxy on YouTube. Watch Jackson Galaxy if you got cat issues. They all say, wait another 2 weeks. So he'll be quarantined for another 2 weeks. And then we're just going to let him out. And if there's blood, there's blood. And then we'll release them and deal with it at that point. Me too, Basil. I can't wait to hear about the vet. I can't wait to hear what he says. And my vet, I've been going to him for over 30 years. I'm friends with my vet. I know my vet. He knows me. He knows I love to rescue animals. And I call him the animal whisperer. He is not just he's not just a vet. He is gifted. He's gifted. So he knows everything, and he'll know how to handle this. With all the research I've done and all I've been doing, I know he'll be proud of me, and then he'll tell me how to finish this. So I'll listen to what the doctor says after this. But I mostly want to find out if it's male or female. That will answer so many questions for me. Yes. I mean, releasing it into the rest of the house. Yes. Now, I will never release that cat outdoors. In the summer, I will be checking all the screens to make sure it can't get out. Yes. Releasing it into the house. Thank you, Claire. It is my calling. It's why I was put on this earth, not just to be with Skippy, but to save animals that need it. And I know that. I've been doing that since I was a little tiny kid. I've always rescued animals, and that will go on for the rest of my life. So it is my calling, and it's my joy in the world. Okay, I'm going to go. I'm going to abandon stream. You know why? Because Skippy's still upstairs, and I just remembered him. So he's taking a very long shower. And I'm going to go make him some hot cocoa right now and go take it up to him. I think I forgot about him a little bit. I forgot he was back. He was up there. Oh, thanks. And I you know what? I appreciate you guys saying that. I appreciate the pat on the back. I appreciate that. You know, a lot of my trolls and a lot of people say that, you know, I'm doing horrible things to the animals here. And, you guys know I got swatted over the summer. And they sent animal control here. And what they told animal control was that I was beating my dogs. Beating them. Running over my dogs with a car. I wasn't driving then either. And then I was keeping dead dogs stored in boxes in my house. So when animal control came here and saw the situation, and they already knew who I was, they were like, Jesus Christ, when are you going to foster some dogs for us, Jennifer? And they kissed Muggsy goodbye. So yes. Will he be getting his shots, Heather says. He'll be getting everything. He'll be getting shots. He'll be getting wormed. He'll be getting blood work done, Heather. They're going to take blood from his arm, and they'll be able to tell us everything. He'll be getting an AIDS test, a leukemia test. And I keep saying he, but it could end up being a she. I know, Claire's cracking up. I just moved from one thing to the next, do I not? Okay, I gotta go. I gotta go take care of my husband. Thank you, everybody, for coming in. Let me get Mugamoo. He's down here. Don't forget, we're streaming now on Twitch and Kick, so you can go see me on Twitch and Kick if you want, and that's Cleveland Housewife. And Mugamoo says, have a great day, everybody, even though it's Monday. And is your tummy feeling any better? Actually, he looks a little better. Look, he's wagging his tail. You're feeling a little better? That's because you know that Basil's in chat, and Claire, and Heather. And what do you say about Sean Bieber? Yuck. Right? All right. Thank you for giving him a timeout. He needed it, the poor thing. I have some thoughts about Sean Bieber, and, we just leave him alone, you guys. I don't think he's well. Okay? Let's just leave it at that. His tail, I know I saw it moving. Cake is coming soon, Heather. I can't get out of the house. Heather, look at this. Before I log off, just look outside. Guys, I ain't going nowhere. Look at my bird bath. Look at my bird bath. Look at it. Look at the trees. Skippy put that chair there because we did that ASMR stream yesterday, and that's where our phones were, under that chair, under a blanket while we streamed. Insane. All right, on that note, I love you guys. Thanks for my ladies being in chat today. I always have the best streams when my ladies are in chat. And I love you girls. And thanks for being there. And we'll see you later. Have a great day, ladies.